It's time for Columbus Titan football on Columbus Sports Live. Columbus Sports Live is presented by Mercy of Columbus. Also by It's time for the Titans on your new home for Columbus High School Athletics, Columbus Sports Live.
And good Friday evening. Welcome out here to Burlington, Kansas, the site of this Week 9 game as Columbus takes on the Burlington Wildcats for the second straight year in bi-districts. And this game determines whether you go home for the rest of the season, prepare for the basketball year, or if you stick around to play a little bit more football in the 2023 season. Columbus comes into this game at 2-6, and Burlington comes into it 5-3. Now, if you remember last year, Burlington was the higher seed in the district, and Columbus did take them on. Shut them out. They didn't shut them out. They scored late in the third quarter, but 46-8 was the final score. That one was a blowout game, and Columbus really dominated. But to be fair, and you'll hear it a little later in the pregame show, we kind of talked about how Columbus last year was a team that had a lot of experience but was struggling to find where to use it. This year, they have no experience and are struggling just to find rhythm, and that's kind of the story of this. Now, the Kansas pregame did list this as one of their top matchups in Class 3A. They have a little asterisk by games they think are going to be between a touchdown or less in score. They did put Burlington over Columbus, but I'm pretty sure Burlington was put over Columbus last year, and that score was 46-8. So it should be a good one here tonight. Columbus, to make it to a regional championship game at this level would be huge for this team, motivation-wise, next year. And, of course, with Jace Midget out from an injury last week, Maddox Oshner torn his ACL, had surgery today, starts physical therapy today. That's an update on him. We'll talk more about that in last week's coverage coming up next. We'd like to let you know Columbus Sports Live is presented by Mercy of Columbus. You don't need to travel for quality, compassionate care with Mercy of Columbus right around the corner. They're local and reliable. That's Mercy of Columbus. You can learn more at mercy.net. We'll take a quick break and come back and get you some stats from last week and look at how that game went for Columbus as they took on the Parsons Vikings. We'll also hear from both coaches, Coach Carlson, the first-year head coach of the Burlington Wildcats, and, of course, Blake Burns from Columbus. We're back in 2 minutes. This is Titan Football.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Let me ask you this. How many of you think you are paying too much for insurance? Have you checked with a different agent in a while? I'm Corey Tedlock with Tedlock Insurance. I've become an independent agent to give my customer options. Here at Tedlock Insurance, we have multiple companies to help with all your insurance needs. Send me a message on Facebook or call or text at 620-674-1286 for a quick quote and see if you can start saving money today.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Team Threads is here for your school-themed gear. Titan fans through and through, but we can customize your team for you. Screen-printed vinyl and sublimation, embroidery, and rhinestone application. Call to order or just stop in. The store may already have a win. In the heart of Columbus, on the square, Team Threads is the place for your school flair.
Team Threads, 119 West Maple in Columbus. Call 620-429-4402.
And welcome back out here, everybody, to Burlington, Kansas, as we kick off Week 9 of the Vital Signs pregame show here on Columbus Sports Live. The Titans' execution is vital to their success, and at Vital Signs, they know how important execution is. That's why they help you through the entire process, from design to installation. You can follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company. Columbus took on Parsons last week. It was a blowout game, 48-6. Columbus scored late in the game around the fourth quarter. We had back-to-back injuries with Maddox Oshner and Jace Midget in the first half. It was just not a good look, and Columbus was really hurt by that game.
Yeah, anytime you have injuries, it's going to obviously play an effect. One of the big changes this week, we have Brandon Stice back as wide out, and I'm sure we'll see some running game from him. It's good to see him back there. He did really good for us early in the season, and I have a feeling he might be a surprise for this Burlington team. If they've seen recent film on us, they wouldn't have seen him.
Right.
So that's a good thing to kind of have to look forward to.
And also, who's back this week? You.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah. I wonder how many people missed me. I don't know. We'll find out.
You decided to take a little vacation right at the end of the season.
Well, hey, when the family says do stuff, I got to listen to the kids. You know how they were surprising me with stuff. That was kind of nice.
Yeah.
Well, it is my anniversary next week. 25 years.
You better celebrate it on Saturday.
She has not killed me yet, so I'm happy with that.
Hey, that's always good. If the wife hasn't killed you after 25 years, you're doing something right.
I'm doing something right.
Anyway. But, yeah, talking about last week's game just a little bit, it was Maddox Oshner. I mean, like, stats-wise, I mean, if you look at well, here, I'll leave the stats up to you. You got the computer in front of you.
Yeah, you look at the stats. Columbus has 1,203 passing yards for this season. The Wildcats have 1,169. But as has been with every team we have met, the Wildcats have 1,669 yards rushing, while we have 317. Now, again, a lot of that's been we've had to go to the passing game pretty early in the game.
Right.
And become that one-dimensional, team.
Yeah.
Coach tries to get the run game going, but, again, with the youth, the young and experienced line, and we've got youth again and experience. We've got a new center this game.
Right.
Because of Maddox having that injury last game. So
yeah, that was a really unfortunate injury. And like we talked about, Maddox is having surgery today, trying to restart the recovery process as quick as possible. It was obvious the way he carried off the field. There's no way he was playing tonight. Jace was an if moment, and he's not going to play. I think he wanted to earlier in the week.
And I know Lemmy was hoping to be back for at least one game.
Yeah. he got hurt, I think, first game of the year.
Very first game against Girard, yes.
And that's unfortunate. But he does have another year or two under him. So
yeah, sophomore.
Yeah.
So.
That'll be good for him. We'll take another quick break, and when we come back, we will hear from the head coach of the Burlington Wildcats in his first year, Coach Carlson. Up more next on the Vital Signs pregame show. We're back in 2 minutes.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Sally Davis and the staff at Davis Real Estate are lifelong residents of rural Columbus and hometown proud. This gives them the knowledge of the surrounding area and makes Davis Real Estate the best to represent you. Sally is experienced in farmland, commercial, residential, and investment properties. Plus, all listings are posted on multiple sites for maximum exposure. Davis Real Estate, excellent customer service with the least possible amount of stress, expense, and time. Find the property of your dreams with Davis Real Estate.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
Why settle for less than the best? Croccan's gigabit fiber optic internet is now available to Pittsburgh, Frontenac, and Fort Scott, and many rural areas in between. Croccan has the best speeds, the best reliability, the best service, the best support, and is overall the best value on all ultra-high-speed internet. If you want the best home internet connecting as many devices, all without equipment rentals, contracts, or overages, it is the time to switch to the best. It's time to switch to Croccan.
1 in 5 U.S. adults and 1 in 6 youth experience a mental illness each year. Losing sleep? Feeling tired for no reason? Feeling anxious or sad? You are not alone. Thankfully, we have Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. Spring River offers a comprehensive range of mental health and substance use services to anyone who walks through the door, regardless of their diagnosis and insurance status, even offering same-day services. If you or someone you know is in need of mental health services, please contact Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more, go to springrivermh.org.
When it comes to protecting your family and belongings from the elements, East Avenue Structures has you covered. Second to none quality wood and metal frame buildings, cabins, carports, storm shelters, garages, and even storage containers. Choose from multiple, completely customizable styles. Plus, they're the only builder to determine size using the inside of the building, giving you every inch of space you pay for. With rent to own and finance options, check with them first before you overpay. East Avenue Structures, we have you covered.
And here of high school football in the Sunflower State as Columbus tonight travels to Burlington for the second straight year for the Week 9 game. Joining us now is first-year head coach Coach Carlson for the Burlington Wildcats. And, Coach, obviously you've been a head coach for 2 years now, taking over the Burlington program from John Petrie this year. How's the first year of being a head coach treated you?
It's been going well. You always have your just trial period and having everybody kind of feeling it out early in the season. We ended up battling some injuries at the beginning as well. So just finding where all the pieces fit, because you don't really know the kids. You get them in the summer, but when the helmet comes on and the pads are popping, some of those kids turn into different people. So what's nice is lately we've been able to find the right pieces in the right spots, and just the kids understanding the expectations of me and this program moving forward now. They've responded well in the second half of the season for sure.
Looking at this game in Week 9, Columbus and Burlington faced off last year. Columbus came into town as the lower seed and knocked off Burlington 46-8. And that was a year where Columbus had a good senior class and just really couldn't find the rhythm that they needed right up until pretty much the playoffs. This year it's a little bit different. Columbus got a lot of good leadership, but just not a lot of numbers senior-wise. And obviously you guys have had a pretty good season, 5-3 overall. You took 3 straight losses to Osage City, Wellsville, and Prairie View, and are on a 4-game winning streak. How did you kind of rebound after those 3 straight losses?
kind of leaned on our seniors. We are very fortunate this year kind of be in the same situation you guys were last year of we got 14 seniors that have done a really good job of leading and just saying, hey, this is your guys' legacy. You want to be the team that went 1-8, or do you want to be the team that has kind of put on a little bit of a run and put it on their backs? And they've done a great job of just responding to that challenge and just coming to work every day and making the most of it.
How does the injury report look for you guys in by districts in week 9?
Pretty well compared to what we were dealing with earlier. First 3 weeks, I think we lost a total of 8 starters. So anything can be better than that. No one's fully healthy by this time of the year, but it's the playoffs, so you kind of just strap it up and go. But we are in full force tonight, so that's exciting.
Obviously, it's your first year at Burlington, so with the turf, this is your first year. You haven't had any kind of different period of that being grass or turf, but have your players noticed? Have you had any problems with the turf this year as your players have adjusted to it?
We have not. We've actually had less injuries. They've had the I don't know if it had to do with grass versus turf or if it was just structurally or bad luck, but they had always had some pretty bad ankle injuries by a lot of kids in the past, and we really addressed that this summer in the weight room, and we've been healthier as far as rolled ankles this year, so that's been nice. The main thing is when you have grass, you can only get out there on maybe pregame on Thursdays, and then you're playing on it on Fridays. Now we're able to have our flag football kids come and play on it for their games and practice. Our youth tackle teams are practicing and playing on it. Just being able to have the entire community get on this great facility has been a huge plus. I've never been anywhere but schools that had turf, so I'm glad I didn't really have to figure out how to adjust to that one.
You guys have Columbus tonight and a game as a rematch from last year. Obviously, you weren't the head coach, but it was a game where Columbus kind of dominated in an unexpected turn of events. But as you guys prepare for the Titans this year, what are a few things you can tell us about them?
Yeah, so you never – there's always a little deciding factor of how to motivate 17-year-old kids. But we have talked about if they ever kind of lost any focus or needed a little extra feel of going, hey, this Columbus team came in last year and came in and whooped them pretty bad. So that kind of gets their attention pretty good. The main thing of what has got us to a decent run right now is our defense is finally starting to trust each other and do their job. Early on, we weren't necessarily trusting each other, and we would all try and do our own thing. So just continuing to do our 111th and just keep playing with extreme effort. We always talk in the playoffs now that you got to raise your level. So just cranking that up a little bit more is what we're looking for. And then just in the playoff football, you've got to be able to value the football on offense, and you got to run the ball to win at some point. So we're going to put it on the big guys up front.
And lastly, talk about yourself for a little bit. You have been the head coach before at a school, and now you've come to Burlington. And talk about your background a little bit and how you got to be the head coach at Burlington today.
So I graduated from Eudora in 2009. I played for Greg Webb there. He'll be in the Hall of Fame. He just got 300 wins in Butler, Missouri about 4 weeks ago. Learned a lot from him. Went to Northwest Missouri State and played there from 2009 to 2013. Bookended a career. We won it my freshman year, and then we won it my senior year as national champs. And then my first job was back with Greg Webb when he was at Truman High School in Independence, Missouri. Coached with him for 2 years. And then our defensive coordinator got the head job in Great Bend, Kansas. So I went out there with him for 6 years. We had our little girl, Morgan. My wife's from Lee Summit, so we tried to make it a little bit closer to home and got the job at Clinton High School down by the Lake of the Ozarks in Missouri. That was there for 1 year, and then this spot opened up, and now I'm in Burlington, Kansas, and extremely proud and happy to be here.
That's Coach Carlson, the head coach of the Burlington Wildcats here in this by-district game. Columbus and Burlington will take on each other later tonight, but coming up next, we'll hear from the head coach of the Columbus Titans, Blake Burns. This is Titan Football.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with the Jay Hatfield Auto Group. We've been serving the four states area for over 29 years, and we now have 6 locations which offer Chevrolet, GMC, Ford, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Each of our locations is operated by a J. Hatfield family member or managing partner. At J. Hatfield, we're here to earn your business and trust. We have approximately 300 pre-owned and 300 new vehicles in stock or on their way, and we're making deals. Come see us at J. Hatfield location today and let us make you part of the J. Hatfield family.
Our whole vision of becoming the four-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
We're back here visiting with the head coach of the Columbus Titans, Blake Burns, here in bi-districts in Week 9 of the playoffs. And, Coach, last week your team took on the Parsons Vikings at Marville Park. It's a very tough place to play against a very tough Parsons team. A week out of that game, what are some of your thoughts on it?
Parsons was a very talented team. We knew that going in. We knew we kind of had to contain some of their team speed. Their running back is very, very good. We spent all week trying to focus in on that and trying to make sure he didn't hurt us. We felt like we kind of contained him outside of a couple of runs that he had. But we just continued to make mistakes, offensively, defensively in the special teams game that just continued to kind of hurt us. So coming out of that game, I'm never disappointed with our kids' effort. At times we just want to see them compete a little bit harder than they do.
Last week, I felt like I kind of jinxed us on the injury report because we had to take 2 injury timeouts, it seemed like, within 30 seconds of game time, obviously, with Maddox Oshner and Jace Midget. If you can give us an update on them, how are they doing and what does it look like for them?
Jace is probably done for the rest of this season. He has an MCL injury. He's gradually progressing on that. We're hoping he avoids surgery on that. Maddox Oshner, unfortunately, wasn't as lucky. He ended up tearing his ACL. We were really worried that he was going to have multiple ligament injuries in that knee. If you saw the way he kind of went down with that leg injury, we were really concerned there was going to be a lot more damage than what it was. He actually had surgery yesterday. Checked in on him today. He starts physical therapy today as well. So, we've got a couple of injuries now, especially kids that have been starting for us all season. So, we've always said the next man up. And so that's really what we're kind of looking at right now.
Talk about a couple of your seniors. Obviously, we only have 2 on the team, but, as I told you before we started, this could be the last game, and this may not be the last game. It all just depends on what happens tonight. But talk about Mason Hopkins, Luke Gray, and James Sexton a little bit and the progress they've made over their 4 years.
Mason Hopkins is a kid that shows up and works hard every single day. We've had him play multiple spots for us throughout the course of his 4 years of high school. We feel like defense is definitely his strongest suit. He will actually start on offense and defense for us tonight. And just a great kid. Great to have him around. As a kid you want to have a part of your program. James Sexton, rough beginning for him in high school. He and I actually butted heads probably within the first or second day. He was a part of our program, but a very, very respectful kid from that moment on, works very hard, and I think it's just really clicking for him now that, that hard work and things that you put in the off season and everything like that really do make a difference in how well you're able to play when you get to that senior year. Luke Gray, unfortunately, has been injured. I feel like his junior and senior year, which is actually how it went for him, game 7 last year. And then unfortunately June of this year goes down with another injury and misses the season. Luke is a fantastic young man, very intelligent. He'll do a lot of great things outside of the game of football, outside of, Columbus, Kansas. Hopefully he comes back and raises a family around here. But all three of them are just fantastic people to have, and we're very fortunate to have them part of our program the last 4 seasons.
You guys take on Burlington tonight in a rematch from last year, and as I was telling Coach Carlson, last year's team, it was kind of trying to figure out our rhythm. We had the experience. It was just figuring out that rhythm, and it seemed as soon as the playoffs came around, we started to figure that rhythm out. And then this year, I feel like we've got a lot of good leadership. It's just the numbers aren't the best, and hopefully they look a lot better next year. But as you guys prepare for the Wildcats tonight, what are some things you can tell us about
them? They are not the biggest team in the world, but they are very well coached. They are very physical. They have a lot of team speed, and I'm sure they are looking forward to the opportunity to play us again at home. Some of those kids that were on last year's team are looking forward to playing us this year at home again, this round of the playoffs. So, we've got to have everything go our way, go right for us, offense, defense, and special teams. And we've just got to be able to contain their team speed and match their physicality.
That's Blake Burns, the head coach of the Columbus Titans here in Week 9. We'll take a quick break and come back and get you the kickoff of this Week 9 by-district game after this commercial break.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the 4-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Let me ask you this. How many of you think you are paying too much for insurance? Have you checked with a different agent in a while? I'm Corey Tedlock with Tedlock Insurance. I've become an independent agent to give my customer options. Here at Tedlock Insurance, we have multiple companies to help with all your insurance needs. Send me a message on Facebook or call or text at 620-674-1286 for a quick quote and see if you can start saving money today.
As one of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Team Threads is here for your school-themed gear. Titan fans through and through, but we can customize your team for you. Screen-printed vinyl and sublimation, embroidery, and rhinestone application. Call to order or just stop in. The store may already have a win. In the heart of Columbus, on the square, Team Threads is the place for your school flair.
Team Threads, 119 West Maple in Columbus. Call 620-429-4402.
When it comes to protecting your family and belongings from the elements, East Avenue Structures has you covered. Second to none quality wood and metal frame buildings, cabins, carports, storm shelters, garages, and even storage containers. Choose from multiple, completely customizable styles. Plus, they're the only builder to determine size using the inside of the building, giving you every inch of space you pay for. With rent to own and finance options, check with them first before you overpay. East Avenue Structures, we have you covered.
And welcome back, everybody, here to Burlington, Kansas, as we're getting ready for this Week 9 by-district game between Columbus and Burlington. It's a rematch from last year, and as Coach Burns kind of mentioned in the pregame interview, Burlington seniors probably want a little vengeance from last year, a little redemption for them, because Columbus shut them out in an unexpected turn of events, 46-8. And
Columbus won the toss, deferred, and Burlington will receive starting out tonight's game.
There we go. I got to turn on these lights. I'm sorry. I can't see a thing.
Oh, now I see you. Turn them off.
What?
Nothing.
Now you see me? Oh.
Yeah.
Ha, ha, ha. That's good.
He's like, why did I ask him to help?
So hopefully camera's not in the window, so hopefully there shouldn't be a big fat glare like there has been in previous years. So,
exciting game.
Yep, we will have a lot to talk about tonight on the postgame show regarding we win or lose. We'll have the winter schedule to preview for you a little bit, talk about next year as well, and some area matchups tonight that we didn't get in before. Some playoff games. Baldwin is at Topeka Hayden. Baxter is at Prairie View. Eudora is at KC Piper. Girard is at Frontenac tonight. Lewisburg is taking on Labette County. Payola is taking on Basehor Linwood. Spring Hill is at Leavenworth, and Tonganoxie is taking on the Cyclones of Ottawa. So we'll have some scores from you at halftime from some of those games and some of those matchups going on around the area tonight. Appreciate everybody logging on with us here at varsitysportslive.com or on Columbus Sports Live, where you can find all those matchups as well. Here we go. My view is obstructed. I'm going to have to stand behind you.
Looks like, what, number 2, Brody Webb. Who's the other one out there receiving?
If the window didn't open like this, I wish the window opened the other way because I have a bad view of the field. In fact, I may have to return this light off. But we'll see. What?
Yeah, it's actually better with the lights off. Hate to say it. Yep.
All right. Here we go. Band's warming up. Oh, that's loud. That's right in front of us. That was number 50, Carter Henry on the kick, taken by number 2, Brody Webb, out of bounds. And they'll throw the flag.
We'll see if these refs figure it out.
Yeah, because I remember, hopefully there's not some contention on what to do. It's just a set rule.
Yeah, Coach Burns was not happy about that one.
No. I think that was in the Baxter game or Colgan game?
Baxter game.
Baxter game. That was just another one of those
weird things
that happened in that game call-wise. So that'll put it at the 35-yard line. That's where Burlington will have it 1st and 10. Like I said, I try to figure out the names of my roster in the dark here, but we'll see.
And I think Coach is actually doing that on purpose because our kicking game has not been too strong. It guarantees they'll be on the 35 every time. No chance for a big run back.
True. That's not a bad move. 3 in the back. Hand off to, I believe, number 25. That's Zane Hoback.
Oh, wow.
On the carry. Escapes through to about the 45-yard line. I'll put it at the... Yep.
So his first carry is for...
That should... Oh, they're putting it at the 44, so it's a 2nd down and 1.
Look at the fancy down marker.
Oh, yeah,
An
electronic.
LED, yeah.
And look at the new fancy turf.
Yeah.
Didn't have it last year if you want to go back and rewatch that one. 3 in the backfield.
Fumble.
And I believe Burlington got on top of it, but it'll be no gain on the play. Bring up a 3rd down for the Wildcats.
Actually, a little bit of a loss.
Oh, yep. I think they lost a yard. It'll be third down and about 2. Well, I don't know if they lost anything or not. I think they just placed the ball in a different position slightly. That's a problem. I wish they had half yards.
Wow.
Being the clock guy for junior high games, that really...
It really plays a big thing, doesn't it?
It does. Up the middle.
Quick counter on that. Was a nice play.
Yep, that was nope. Zane Hoback, excuse me.
Picks up 4 yards on that carry. Gives him 13 for the game so far.
But that is a first down for the Wildcats. Columbus definitely outsized in the run game, but as usual per teams, Burlington has more rushing yards than we do. But that's to be expected.
You look at their O-line, 255, 265, 310, 255.
Yep.
They have some big boys.
3 in the back, 1 to the left. Look at the handoff to Hoback once again. Still fighting forward. Will get past the 50 and be brought down probably about the 49-yard line.
7-yard gain on that play.
Depend on where he planted the ball. Score. I literally cannot see the scoreboard. I can't even get close to it.
So we're gonna look at that. No, right here.
Oh, well, no, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about where they place the ball because sometimes it looks a little odd. I can't see it. Where is it? Oh, camera. I thought you were pointing to the down markers.
No, camera has it right here.
What is that?
Oh, now you can see.
Not really. That actually makes it worse.
Hunter Cole with that carry.
Thank you for helping me on that.
That's all right. It looked like 25, but it was 22 actually.
Yep.
So far, I've seen a lot of counters, a lot of quick, multiple running backs in the backfield, so they're mixing it up, that's for sure.
Hunter Cole, the sophomore, 5'11", 160-pound running back. You can see, well, not right now, but we'll zoom out at halftime. You'll see the power plant off in the distance that paid for this nice turf.
Hopefully it doesn't start glowing. We do not want to see that.
Yeah, that'll be good night, Burlington.
We don't want to be a Simpsons episode.
2 receivers to the left. On the near side.
Oh.
Hand off to number 25, Zane Hoback, and he escapes through several tackles, but he's met by a mob of Titans just short of the 40. He'll probably put him at the 41.
It's going to be close. They give him first down.
Oh.
But
you know what? Columbus has done a decent job of holding him off this point. It was definitely tough for them to get the run game going.
I mean, that was good to see our guys in the backfield there. I mean, he ran 30 yards to gain 2.
Right. And that's, hey, wear them out quicker.
Yep. It's good to see our line starting to get a little life, our D-line.
Early. That's important. Because we haven't been known to be a second-half team. Although some of those games have been running clock. 3 in the back. 1 on the far side. They're going to pass it. And incomplete, intended for, I believe that was number 22. That would have been Hunter Cole. Well,
that's 41.
That's a...
Or no.
That's a 6.
60.
That's 62. So is it 60 or 62? Looks like 62.
Yep.
Looks like 82. Sage Pfeiffer.
We've said about every number on their lineup, I think, right now.
I can't see from here. An 8 and a 6 are the same number to me right now.
Yeah.
I love being in the press box tonight because it's cold, but at the same time,
looking at their team stats, that's a player that doesn't catch many passes. But, again, they were testing our freshman corner.
I'm about to say, they're trying to set something up early. Hand off to Hoback. He escapes through. Missed a tackle. We'll get taken down at the 25.
15-yard gain.
Hoback's been their bread and butter right now.
And
but again, he's really been the only guy to hold the ball.
Yeah. It's been counters, traps. They're just trying to run tackle to tackle.
There we go. They'll hand it off once again. That's Hoback once again. And he's getting these short little bursts.
Yep.
Keeping him in it. I think that will bring up a second down.
So he'll pick up 8 yards on that carry.
2nd and 2. And like we just mentioned, Hoback's been their main guy so far early in this one with 7:14 left to go. Good news is it was like 14 to 0 at this time in the Parsons game.
Yeah.
So we'll take it. And now this is to the point where I almost can't see the field. I think I might be able to get it. Yeah, 2 split or 2 on the right. That's number
quarterback keeper.
Yep, that's number 21, Hunter Railing. Quarterback keeper went around the right side. Bring up a first down for Burlington.
So he picks up 8 yards on that scamper.
Columbus has done their best when it's been in an in-goal situation, especially when they've been inside the red zone. So first and goal at the 9. One guy out to the near side, 3 in the back.
Quarterback keeper again.
Quarterback keeper up the middle. Stops short. And they'll probably put him past the 5.
He picks up 5 yards.
So they'll put it at the 4. Second and goal.
You know, the defense has been actually.
Obviously early in the game, it's not going to look its greatest, but it hasn't looked bad.
No.
And that's important right now.
Yep. They've made them work for every yard they had.
That's right. You want to see some life in your defense early, especially on a team where it's playoffs, and to win this first-round game would be very nice to see. This time they're going to run
another counterplay.
Yep, and he has stopped short once again. Maybe a loss of 1 or no gain. I'm not sure who that was. A 20 on the carry. I couldn't see it.
22.
That's Hunter Cole, the sophomore.
Yep. His second carry of the game. Picks up no yards.
So it'll be third and goal at the 4 for the Wildcats.
And again, they're really using a lot of counters and traps.
Right. I don't know where Coach Cody Carlson came from, but he's probably brought some of that down to good old Southeast Kansas.
Well, this is not Southeast Kansas, dude.
It might as well be. Looks like it to me. Quarterback keeper once again.
And they held him.
Stop short. Bring up a 4th down, I think. I've heard the whistle. Yeah. That was Hunter Riling once again on the carry.
Picks up a yard. 4th and goal.
Picks up a couple. 4th and 2 on the 2. So, yeah, 4th and goal.
Oh, if our defense could get a stop here, this would be a huge momentum shift.
Yes, this would be very big to get a stop here. And this is when our defense has shined. Any kind of backup, because like you said, when you're first down and you're at this point, it's not bad to have him backed up because then you can execute the passing game and get the bubble screens out to the left. But right now, there's really no room to pass. You've just got to drive it in, and they only have 1 play to do it.
Have a timeout called by Burlington, so he did not like our defense.
He called an early timeout. We will take it with him. We're back here to Burlington, Kansas in 30 seconds.
That's a good sign.
Team Threads is here for your school-themed gear. Titan fans through and through, but we can customize your team for you. Screen-printed vinyl and sublimation, embroidery, and rhinestone application. Call to order or just stop in. The store may already have a win. In the heart of Columbus, on the square, Team Threads is the place for your school flair.
Team Threads, 119 West Maple in Columbus. Call 620-429-4402.
Timeout by Cody Carlson. 4th and goal for the Wildcats. He's trying to figure out something to shake our defense up a little bit. But as our cameraman was pointing out, we've made up 8 minutes of clock time.
Yeah.
On just this drive. We have not touched the ball yet on offense, except when we kicked it off.
And that we've made them use that much time.
Right.
Is a good. I mean, our defense is showing sign.
Yeah.
A stop here would be phenomenal.
Yeah. If we can get a stop here, get them short. Now, they might do something out to the left. I don't know. That's Cody Carlson's call, not mine. But we'll see.
Oh, my gosh. They got him.
They stopped him. Columbus stops him on defense, and that will turn it over on
Number
downs.
12, Jet Tanner. That is phenomenal.
That is what you like to see. You're deep in their territory, but you know what? Or your own territory, excuse me, but we stopped them.
How many of those guys are having flashbacks from last year?
I hope. I hope they're having Vietnam flashbacks right now. And a little PTSD might be setting in.
So we have got, a good 8-minute drive here.
Yeah.
Points.
Keep it until the end of the first quarter. That's big. If you can score here.
Well,
we're deep, though, and we fumbled here before. Lines met, but
I don't know who ran that.
Probably Cy Schuberger with the fact that I saw the whole entire pile moving. But I'm not sure. I don't even know if he's in.
I think that was a keeper, quarterback keeper.
Oh, Jack Valela.
Yeah, like Valela.
Yeah, about to say, I'm not going to be able to get numbers because I can't see anything from my vantage point. I can see.
So Valela picks up a yard.
I can see that we're moving.
I don't know if that was a run or.
But we got to get it out of this territory.
Yeah. I think they were, maybe they're afraid of hand off. They're in shotgun now.
Yeah. Just get us a little more room. We gained a yard. They're going to pass it out to Jet Tanner. Brought down at the 10.
Out to the 11.
We're at the 11. Bring up a third down.
So he picks up 6 yards on that reception.
6 yards. Third down and 3. So Columbus just needs 3 more yards to get the first down. I don't know if Cy's in the game or not. I can't tell.
Who?
He is. I'd hand it to him. I'd run it. He's been a hard kid to bring down all year long. The only team that's been able to really stop him has been Parsons. And, Valela had to pass it. He got it out to Jet Tanner at the 15, and they'll push him out of bounds. So that is first down Columbus.
Another 5 yards reception. Or no, that's 7.
That was good to get that first down. Get out of that red zone.
Okay, what I like best about that play right there, he scrambled and saw an open guy and threw it. Didn't think about it, he just did it.
He didn't get sacked.
Didn't get sacked. Our line, for these linemen, but they don't have their big guys in here on defense. They're going for the smaller, faster D-backs or D linemen.
Which I'm kind of surprised on. They'll run it up to Schuberger once again, escapes through, gets past the 20-yard line. We'll get down to about the 21. If you can run it with Cy Schuberger all night long, there's a good chance Columbus may have this game.
Cy Schuberger picks up 5 yards on that carry. Offense is looking pretty, from deep in their own side of the field.
And like we said, just for Columbus to win this game with this young of a team, it's almost like winning a state title.
Yeah. Yep.
Because, they're wanting vengeance from last year. This team's angry. They didn't expect it to be like it was last year. I don't think Columbus did either.
But think of the confidence. If our guys can score, the confidence they'll have in this.
Yeah. Hand off to Jaden Rodriguez. Breaks through a couple of tackles. Will get taken down just short of the 30. Should bring up a first down. Oh, really?
Nope. He's 1 yard short.
So
he picks up 3 yards on that carry.
So 3rd and 1. Now this is where Cy Schuberger comes into play.
Yeah.
But see, we're handing it off to multiple guys. 3 guys in this drive have carried the ball so far.
Yep. But we haven't seen Stice yet. I want to see him.
Yeah, Brandon Stice. I want to see, because he's also been another hard guy to bring down.
Where is he? Is he even out there?
I don't know. If I could see the numbers, I'd tell you.
Quarterback keeper.
Oh.
Nope, they did the tush push.
Yep. I think he pushed him forward. Should be first down. We'll see. And everybody's kind of on top of each other.
Yard marker guys leaning forward like they're moving.
Yeah.
Oh, they moved it back.
What? That should be first down.
I know, but we got first down, but he moved it back a good half a yard.
Yeah. Well, regardless,
first down
1 yard.
Columbus. Yep. First down.
That's important. Like we said, we're getting it out of their territory.
Yes.
And that's really all you got to do. This drive has taken a long time.
Yes.
You're eating up clock.
See, there's only a minute left in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And
that's big.
The fact that we were able to stop them is just huge.
It is. Here we go again. Valela looking to pass.
Oh. Intercepted.
Oh, that was a big momentum shift.
Oh, wow.
That just completely lopsided everything Columbus just did.
But you know what? Our defense held them this close. If they can do it again.
That's true.
I was worried about that. He was going
about
deep
it too
because he was open. He waited. Our receiver was open.
Yeah.
And
it was just perfect time interception.
Yep.
I honestly wouldn't have passed it.
Hey,
I know
keep
you
running.
I was about to say, the run game worked up until that point. Why pass? Your run game has not worked all year. When it's starting to work,
yep.
Why would you pass it? But to be fair,
don't know.
I don't get paid money to make that call. I get paid money to say the call that's made.
Well, let's see what happens here. If our
defense stopped him once.
Keep showing their life.
Coach Crane hopefully going to try to do it again.
And, hey,
there you go.
Except, 4 yards on the carry? Who is that?
Brings it to about the 15. Be better than to completely turn it over in the
Hoback picks up 4 more yards.
We did get it out a little bit, but I would have liked to seen it gone past the 50 before we turned it over.
Yes.
At least give us a little bit of room.
But still.
But to be fair, like I said, their defense or their offense does not have a lot of room right now. That's when our defense typically is its strongest. That's what it's shown this year anyway. 2 on the far side for Burlington. Hand off to Hoback. Gosh, pushing him pretty much into the end zone. He falls forward.
That'll be 1st and goal now.
Yep.
They did get a first down.
And like we said, even if they score, there's 4 seconds in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And we get the ball coming out of the second half.
Right.
They're coming out of the first half.
That's the end of the first?
Oh, they're just going to call it.
Yep.
That will do it for the first quarter. 0-0 the score. Looks a lot different than last week. Let's see what Columbus can do on defense. See if they can stop them again. We're back in 1 minute.
Let me ask you this. How many of you think you are paying too much for insurance? Have you checked with a different agent in a while? I'm Corey Tedlock with Tedlock Insurance. I've become an independent agent to give my customer options. Here at Tedlock Insurance, we have multiple companies to help with all your insurance needs. Send me a message on Facebook or call or text at 620-674-1286 for a quick quote and see if you can start saving money today.
We are tied 0-0 here in Burlington at the end of the first quarter. I better change the period thing while I'm ahead.
Yeah. And like you said, Coach is going to want that call back.
Yeah. He is going to. They're going to switch sides. He's going to. Hey, at least I can see it now.
Yeah.
But he's going to want.
It was an interception, but I'm telling you, the wideout was wide open.
Yeah,
if he'd have got that away, touchdown.
Looking at the play, it was not a bad move on Coach Burns' side to pass. It was just a lucky interception. That's all it was. And you're going to have to plan for those things.
Yep.
But Columbus's defense has held its strongest when they've been deep in the territory.
They're going to have 4 downs to try to push it in here. And I don't know if you guys at home can tell, but their band is right in front of us.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can hear that one or not.
Yeah. If you can't, I can. And that's more important right now, at least. I hope it's not blaring out our audio. I might check my text real quick before they get lined up. Make sure I'm not like, by the way.
The band sounds nice. All right, here we go. Defense lining up. Here comes Burlington. They have 53 in the backfield now. They've got a lineman in the backfield.
Yep.
So I'd say they're trying to just power it in.
Yep. But they were stopped every time last time.
Oh, my gosh. Great play.
Yep.
Who was that?
That was on a shoestring tackle. That was number 12, Jet Tanner, on the stop.
Jet Tanner again.
Yep. So that'll back him up to, that should be at the 5.
He did lunge forward. So a loss, no gain, no loss.
You know what? We'll take it.
Second down.
Second down.
Yes.
Second down and 4.
Again, the defense is showing some strength, showing some life.
Once again, another stop here. Now, obviously, I don't want to just repeat of that first drive. But it's going to be important to stop him here. 11:22 left to go. 7 on the play clock. And
he's in.
Yep, that's Zane Hoback in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Burlington.
Now Columbus. Yep, that's what I was talking about.
It's like Christmas here. If we did this at our field, the lights would be off for 10 minutes warming back up.
Yeah. Okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
Got it. I don't remember it being that long. I'm waiting for the time that they do that and then the lights just do not kick back
I don't
on.
know. The white hat out there was not enjoying it very well. I don't know if you noticed that.
That's a 10-yard penalty, negate the touchdown?
Actually, technically, he could call that if he wanted to.
Distracting?
It's unsportsmanlike conduct.
Really?
It's kind of like running with the flag. You can't do that.
Blocked.
Awesome.
Blocked PAT attempt, so it makes it 6-0 Burlington.
I got to point something out. They have these huge, big linemen, and our little guys are cutting the gaps.
I know.
Getting through.
That's crazy to me.
And
we don't have Maddox Oshner tonight.
I know.
He's one of our big guys.
Yeah. Well, signs of life, a little bit of falter,
Signs of life.
you know,
And
step
you know
back.
what? You might think, oh, they scored first. The 2 games we've won, opponent has scored first.
Yes.
Galena and Baxter, they've scored first.
Yep. So that's just like they took the opening kickoff down. Now our
in fact, Baxter got a score and then a field goal.
Yep.
Before we even got anything on the board.
So
this drive will be important. If you can get in here, tie it up, that's important.
Oh, well, we want to go ahead.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
You want to get like a PAT or a 2-point.
Yeah.
2 points were our bread and butter in the Baxter game, but it's also important to establish a kicker because when you can have games that you can blow out, PATs are golden.
I mean, you look at we had what?
Not worried about a blowout.
13 yards receiving. Our 2 passes, 1 for 6, 1 for 7, and we averaged 2.8 yards a carry because we had Jack Valela had 2 1-yard runs. But I mean, we were moving the ball.
Yeah. Emmett Hazen back deep to kick for the Wildcats. See what he looks like. Oh, that's loud. The sounds of Friday Night Lights.
That's right. It's a short kick.
Yep, be taken by number 6, Jaden Rodriguez.
At the 15.
Skates forward. He's at the 30. Oh, they're going to meet him and push him back.
But he get a 16-yard return. We'll take that.
We'll take it over a touchback.
Yeah.
So I'll see where they put it because he was pushed back.
They're
going to put it
at the 31.
Okay, that's better than what I thought.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take it.
No, when they stop forward motion like that, this.
Well, no, I thought he was stopped at like the 29. So.
Oh.
And then he was pushed back, but you know what? We'll take it.
Let's see what happens here. We got a little late shuffle here.
Yep. Braun Stone coming into the game. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. 3 in the back. They'll hand it off to Schuberger. And he jumps forward for a short gain.
Yep.
Maybe a gain of 3.
I think they're giving him 2.
Ugh. Is it going to be one of these nights where I'm just off by a yard? 2nd and 8.
And would we expect anything else?
Yeah. Of course. Comments like that.
That's why you love it, right? You love this.
Yeah. Comments like that.
You are standing behind me. Don't hurt me.
Yeah. Windows open.
Push me out.
1 receiver to the near side, 2 to the far side. Schuberger in motion. And that's Jet Tanner. And a nice run there. I think they'll probably put it at the 39, but he was close to the 40. That should be first down.
I didn't even notice that was him instead of.
Where were we at before?
No,
I forgot.
We picked up 7 yards on that carry.
Okay. I completely forgot what we were at before. For some reason, I thought we were in the 20s, and then I realized we haven't even been in 20 yards all night.
We started at the 31.
Yeah.
So we've gained 8 yards.
Yeah. 3rd down and short at 2.
So I mean, hey, it's within our range.
Yeah.
We've been powering ahead pretty good.
Yeah, Tanner's been the tough guy to bring down tonight.
Yeah. He has been a tough guy all year, and it's another direct snap to him. Looks like
push forward. Should be first down.
Oh yeah.
It'll be close, but I think he did get it.
Did you notice who went out and put a block downfield? Valela.
Wow. The quarterback.
You know, and that's good to see them blocking for each other. I mean, I'm just getting excited. These guys are moving the ball.
We're seeing signs of life.
Keep the momentum.
Keep the momentum up.
I guarantee you this Burlington team's ought to be a walkout.
I guarantee. Oh, yeah. That'll probably be like the Parsons game.
Yep.
because of how dominant they were against Girard.
But even throughout the years, I've noticed Southeast Kansas, no matter what your record is, we play against tough teams.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and they sacked him. That's number 32.
Valela got sacked in the back.
Ashdyne Lehman.
Bring up a second down.
And 17.
Yep. So a loss of 7.
That's the first big sack I've seen in a few games from him.
It's been a while.
But
I'm hoping the sack bug hasn't come to stay here in Burlington.
On that one, the backside defensive end made that stop. No one stopped him. So I think either a running back or one of the wideouts should have clipped him and missed it.
Somebody missed their assignment.
Somebody missed an assignment on that one. So that's not a Valela, or that's not a.
That's Jet Tanner looking to pass. Oh, almost intercepted. Incomplete. It'll go as a third down.
But you know what? If that had been on target, that might have been intercepted.
Yeah.
Because that D-back definitely read that.
Yeah. Now I'm kind of worrying about the intercept. Every time we pass now, that's going to be a thought in my mind. Those bass drums are going to get really old really fast.
All right. We see Stice in the game.
One receiver to the near side, 3 to the far side.
Cooper's in there now, number 15.
Cooper Size.
Yeah.
Valela going to pass. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Now that one is intercepted. You had to say it. The announcer's curse comes true.
Intercepted again.
But on that one,
I don't know.
On that one, that ball was up there. Our wideout did not react to the ball. He kept running.
Yeah.
Their D-back reacted. So I don't know if he didn't see it or what it was.
Yeah. And the momentum now completely switching to Burlington. You got to gain that back. You got to stop them.
Yeah.
You have to. The good news is they're not as close as they were last time. So
this is their worst starting position of the game so far.
Right. But you've got to get that momentum back. You have to. They score here. I'm not going to say it's over, but
no,
it's going to be hard to switch it out. That's Hoback once again. Escapes through a tackle, met on a shoestring, and he is going all the way. Touchdown, Burlington.
A 69-yard run.
Well, what looked promising has now turned completely sour.
But you know what? We've been down before.
Yeah, but it's the momentum game.
Yeah.
And Burlington's got 100% of it right now. Columbus had a good chunk of it, but now it's just completely shifted back.
Yep.
You know what? Keep them here. Don't hold them off. It's 12-0.
Yeah, they're going to 2. They're going for 2.
That's not surprising.
Yeah. after that last field goal attempt.
That was a pretty sloppy PAT attempt. And they'll get him.
He's not in.
Nope. That was Hoback once again, so it's 12-0.
Stice with the shoestring tackle.
Well, Columbus's offense will be back in it again. They've got to go to work. You do not want yourselves out of this within the first half. We'll take another quick break. We're back in 30 seconds.
Sally Davis and the staff at Davis Real Estate are lifelong residents of rural Columbus and hometown proud. This gives them the knowledge of the surrounding area and makes Davis Real Estate the best to represent you. Sally is experienced in farmland, commercial, residential, and investment properties. Plus, all listings are posted on multiple sites for maximum exposure. Davis Real Estate, excellent customer service with the least possible amount of stress, expense, and time. Find the property of your dreams with Davis Real Estate.
And welcome back. It's 12-0 Burlington here with 8:05 left to go in the second period. Burlington with the momentum all in their hands. Columbus needs to get something going here on offense. You got to score here.
I think just go back to the bread and butter. Just run it.
Yeah.
Whittle them down. We've got 8 minutes.
Intercepted.
Because we get the ball in the second half.
Exactly.
Yes.
They've intercepted 2 out of 3 passes, and
no, we had 2 completions.
Oh, okay. Taken by Schuberger. We'll get forward past the 20, met at the
25.
Yep. 24-25.
This
is where Columbus will have it first and 10.
So far, I have to say this line judge here on the downside, he's been marking it pretty dead on.
Yep.
So first and 10 from the 25.
Not the best field position, but you know what? Try the run game again. It worked early.
Okay, we've got Valela back at quarterback, isn't it?
Schuberger behind him. Cooper Sy.
I don't know if people at home have noticed.
The left, 2 to the right. Hand off to Schuberger. They will run it up.
He's still going.
Yeah, up the gut. I'm not sure where they'll spot it.
He picks up, they're giving him 3 yards, 3.5. But
second down, and
we've had a lot of guys who are forgetting to come in, and
yes,
that's because we've had to shift linemen and wideouts and running backs again for this game. There's guys who haven't played positions coming in there, and it is hard to remember that and change that.
2nd and 6 at the 29. And Coach Burns is going to call timeout.
Yeah.
Trying to get things going here on offense. We'll see if he can. We're back after this.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
And we're back to Burlington, Kansas out of the timeout called by Coach Burns. 2nd and 6 Columbus. Got to get the ball rolling here. If you can score here, like we said, get the ball out of the second half.
Yep, 7:21 left in this first half.
You want to come out as a second half team, and you want to score at least once or twice in the first quarter.
Yep.
Or first half, excuse me. And, somebody misread that.
Yeah. No gain on the carry by Valela.
I mean, that was just like a stutter step in the back, and then he couldn't figure out what he was going to do, so he took it himself. I would almost say a better choice than trying to chuck it up based on interceptions.
I don't know.
Tonight.
Like I said, with the short game, going to Jet Tanner, 6 yards, 7 yards. It's when we've gone deep as we've had issues.
Yeah, exactly.
So go back to these bubbles, these wheel routes, small things.
The simple stuff, the bread and butter.
That's what we're doing.
Got it out to Cooper Size.
He is shy.
Bring up a 4th down.
I'd say go for it. I mean, honestly.
I would too.
So who caught that one?
Cooper Size.
I don't have him on there.
Yeah, it's 4th and 1. I don't know why you wouldn't go for it. They're going to huddle about it.
We are going for it.
I don't see why you wouldn't with it being 1 yard. Give it to Jet Tanner.
I mean,
let him run it up the gut. That's Jaden Rodriguez in motion.
And I think that's Jet Tanner jumping off sides there up top of the screen.
That'll make it a penalty.
So we will punt now.
Yeah, you pretty much have to. 4th and 6.
We were trying to draw him off. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, no. Well, I think that's typically what teams do, and if it doesn't work, then they bring out the punt team. We need a good punt here. Get him back deep. It will take a roll.
Down at the 42.
Yep, that was number 24, Ethan Midget, that fell on it.
Have you noticed they did not have anybody back to return the kick?
Yeah, no. So you got to hold Burlington here.
Yes.
You cannot let them score.
Must hold them.
It's going to be hard to come back if you do not hold them. you've held them on extra points, but you got to hold them on the main goal. And something Columbus hasn't been able to do tonight. So we'll put it at the 42. Where Burlington has it 1st and 10.
Well, here we go.
Yep. So we'll see. And like we said, Hoback's been the main dude all night long.
You know, it's almost like tell Jet, you hit him every play.
Yeah. Now run it up to him once again.
And Hoback right up the middle.
Yep. Stutter steps through a tackle. Touchdown Burlington.
Oh, who just?
Touchdown Burlington. It looked promising so early, it's completely fallen apart.
Wow.
Columbus trying to put themselves out of this one in the first half.
Well, I mean, their last 2 plays have been touchdowns. 69 and 58 yards.
Take Hoback out of this, and this thing's not even, it's probably 0-0.
But even then, I mean, our defense was holding them. I don't know why the counters and traps up the middle started working so well.
Exactly. I don't know why we haven't figured that out. 18-0.
Again, the youth showing itself again.
Yep. Got a flag.
And,
oh, no. Was that just a kid throwing it?
Yep. And the 2-point conversion is good.
Makes it 20-0. Columbus on the offensive end. We're back after this. Wait. No.
It was a flag on them. So false start.
Change the score once again. Well, I thought the kid just threw it up, but then I'm like, you can't do that. You can't just take a flag and throw it up on the sidelines whenever you want. So
that would be a 15-yard flag.
Yeah.
That'd be a personal foul if one of their ball boys down here threw a flag at. They're going for it instead of a kick.
Instead of doing the PAT. Oh, they're going to pass it in the end zone. Incomplete.
And our freshman jumps in there. You know, Carter Woodcock showing some life out there on defensively.
I don't know if we caught it because the wall being in the way.
But he had the ball in his hand, and Carter knocked it away.
Yeah, well, makes it 18-0. We're back in 1 minute. This is Titan football. Welcome back to Burlington, Kansas. Here Columbus will receive. It's 18-0 Wildcats. Columbus got to go to work. They will get the ball coming out of the second half.
Yep. And, you know, there's still 5 minutes. Time still. We can put points on the board.
But I got to go back to that original defense we were running.
Yep.
Taken by Cy Schuberger. Gets past the 20. Gets past the 25. Met immediately.
But, you know, he kept going.
Yep.
That was a big hit, and he just shrugged it off and got 2 more yards.
Yep.
So I think he's ready to run. What do you think?
I hope so. Like I said, go back to what we were doing before on that offense. You know, I feel like we're changing it up way too early. Same with defense. Worked early.
You know, you
don't
look at them.
Fix what's not broken.
That's right. But, you know, the coaches up here in Burns, they're seeing something we're not.
Yep. Ball on the 27. That's where Titans have it, 1st and 10. 2 receivers to the far side. Hand off to Schuberger. Escapes forward for a short gain.
3 yards on that carry.
Make it 2nd and 7. Obviously, you don't want to lose it in the first half.
Nope. You know, just methodical, just work our way down. We got plenty of time.
Exactly. You've got 4 downs.
Yeah, not rushing it.
I say you do not have to get it in a single possession or a single down. They'll hand it off to number 35, Cy Schuberger, met immediately.
No gain on the carry.
Yeah.
Well, their defense has picked up something. I mean, they got smaller guys, but they're definitely going for a speed defense.
Yeah.
And if you notice, they're blitzing 2 of the 3 linebackers every play.
3rd down and 7.
So they are blitzing 2 of the 3.
Now Burns is probably going to pass.
You know? Yeah, I would say that. And, Jet Tanner's been open out there on the outside.
But, I mean, interception here. I mean, that's – I don't want to –
Quit saying that word. I'm going to kick you every time you say that word.
Announcer's jinx. The one night it bites me, right? It's actually not true. Oh, Valela going to keep it himself in the backfield. Get rid of it. He's going to chuck it up.
And he throws it out of bounds.
Which is, well, that's better.
Yep.
Bring up a 4th down. Probably punt it away. So a quick possession there for Columbus that resulted in 3 yards. Cy Schuberger will go back deep. What? Okay.
Yep. We are lining up to punt.
Need a good punt here. And you need to hold Ho back out.
And again, they're not sending anybody back to return. They're really hoping to block it.
Kick.
They're hoping to block it.
Goes past the 50. Will roll to the 48.
Yep.
And that's where Burlington will take over 1st and 10. Okay. Defense has to stop him.
Yes.
The offense is not done. I mean, they obviously, that possession was the sloppiest of the night. But over than that, they have not done terrible.
Nope.
But the defense has faltered. Except for that first drive. That first drive looked great.
Literally up until the last 2 offensive plays.
Yeah,
the defense has been good.
I think we've changed something to maybe try to match something that the booth coaches were seeing. I'm not sure. But that's kind of the message I'm getting.
Well, I'm noticing every time I look down, we have different D linemen.
Yeah. Well, and that's what happens when you lose 2 guys on a young team.
Yeah.
You've got to switch things out.
And we got Kyler Raymeyer in here now.
There you go. I'm not sure if we said his name much this year.
Haven't seen him in there in a while, and there he is. He's the downside tackle on this.
They're going to run it to Hoback. You've got to stop him.
And it's a pass.
Yep. Nope, he's going to keep it himself. Quarterback brought down at the 45-yard line.
So he picks up 7 yards.
That was Hunter Reiling. Sorry for any Burlington fans watching if that's not how you pronounce it. I took my best guess.
That's how we pronounce it in Southeast Kansas. How about that?
It's the broadcaster life for you.
Yep.
All you do is get hammered for pronouncing names wrong.
It's a curse.
It is. And, of course, when you say something and then it happens that you didn't want to.
I've been announcing a game where parents walked all the way from the other side and sat down underneath you and yelled when you said it wrong.
Quarterback keeper once again.
Oh,
did Columbus get it back?
Fumble on the play, recovered by no signal yet.
We don't know. And Burlington.
Oh, no.
What? No, we didn't get it back.
Our guys are saying, yeah. First down
Titans.
Titans.
Wow. I missed that completely. I'm sorry.
He never signaled.
Yeah.
The White Hat never signaled.
I just assumed that it, to be fair, I can't hear our crowd.
Yeah, I could tell by the reaction of their crowd that that's what happened.
Okay, well, fumble recovery by Columbus. It's a different game now.
All right, turnover.
Yep.
You need to get points on this drive.
Yes. Look at it as just a kickoff. High snap, thrown to Schuberger, falls forward to the
no gain.
Oh, no gain. Was it at the 42?
Yep.
Or 41?
Yep. So I don't know what they have changed, but they're blitzing every play.
Yeah.
They are blitzing 2 of the 3 linebackers every play, and it's just more guys than we can stop.
Yes. It's tough.
So
they're going to switch things out. They're going to bring in number 31. Mace. Nope. Is that 31?
That's 31. We don't have a 31 on our roster, but there he is.
The mystery player. There's always one guy.
Yep. Well, as much as we change jerseys and change things.
Throw it out to the bubble screen to the right. Jet Tanner escapes forward.
He
had a couple of gaps to run. 45.
If that corner had not made that stop, he was going to get a big gain out of that.
Brings up a 3rd down and 5.
So Jet Tanner, 3 receptions this game so far.
Well, I'm glad we kind of noted exactly what you just talked about, how they're blitzing every play.
Yeah. I mean, it is. You can, if you watch it, you can see it now. I mean, they're just challenging us to throw.
Yeah, you have to execute.
So we need to throw to call off the blitz.
We need first down territory here. And they're going to do the same thing.
Yep.
And he gets past well, I don't know if he got past. No, he didn't. He was short.
Yeah, but they'll give him first down or first forward motion.
Okay.
So he's at the 49. So he's going to pick up
about 3 yards.
Yep.
Bring up a 4th down
But
hey,
be short. Run that play again.
I'm about to say go for it.
I mean, it's almost to the point. This is 4-down territory. I hate to say it.
It is. You go for it here.
We do not want to give them the ball back with the chance of having another 50, 60-yard run.
Right. And they didn't hand it off to him. I don't know why they tried to stop themselves from running that same thing, especially playoffs. We were not able to stop him on 2 consecutive drives, and they just decided to change it up to a quarterback keeper. And I mean, whatever. We fumbled. They fumbled, and we got the ball back. So, I mean, if that's what they want to do, go for it.
Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Columbus can score here, 117. Hold them off until the locker room yelling. Then it's a different ball game. You'll get the ball coming out of the second half. If you can score there, make it a 1-possession game. We'll see.
Yep.
You just got to show life. I mean, honestly.
And they're showing a little bit of a heartbeat here.
Yep.
Again, that short pass game. Not the long stuff.
No.
Short passes.
That has what has shot us in the foot all night long.
Because they're running a deep zone.
Yep.
They're not doing man. See, look how far off their guys are of us. They're 10 yards away almost.
Jaden Rodriguez in motion. They're going to throw it up.
And it's complete.
For Jet Tanner. Caught it. First down, Columbus.
Jet Tanner again.
Okay. Here we go.
So he's at the 32. A 19-yard catch and run, and that was a very nice pass by Valela.
Yes, that's first down, Columbus at the 32. Now don't pass.
Well, you know what? We've got them. If they don't change their defense, our passing game.
We are passing. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, almost intercepted.
Oh, my gosh. Incomplete. It'll bring a second down and 10. That would have been nice if it was caught. That was intended for Jet Tanner, but it was almost intercepted by number 2.
It's the deep. They are playing 4 deep.
Yeah.
We need the short, shallow stuff that we've been doing.
Yeah, the little screens.
Right.
You don't need to make the bomb.
Nope.
Not yet, anyway.
Well, it's the bomb hasn't been there except for that first play where he got hit.
Right.
But other than that, they've covered. Look, they got 4 guys deep.
Yep. They're waiting for it.
Yep.
So just do the short stuff, and I think that's what we're going to go back to.
Oh, incomplete.
Come on. Intended for Cooper Size, incomplete. Now, he hasn't caught many this year and hasn't really been open for any, at least on the varsity side. So we'll bring up a 3rd down.
We've been here before. 3rd and long.
We have. We were here just a few moments ago. Well, it wasn't 3rd and long.
Yeah.
It was 3rd down, and we were able to – no, that was 4th down. Excuse me.
47 seconds left, but it's clock stops.
Yep.
13 on the
an incomplete
on the play clock.
Yep.
Now we're under 10. We better hurry.
Yep. Don't want to burn it. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if you burn a timeout now. Jet Tanner looking to pass. Oh, he's going to take it himself and threw it away.
That should be a pass. And that's what they're calling.
Yep, so that will be an incomplete. So
that was close. That could have been a fumble.
I don't think you punt it from here.
No, you gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta go. I mean, because they're calling grounding now because it didn't get to the line of scrimmage.
Oh. Well,
now
how many yards is that? What yards is that on the penalty? It's 5 yards? Okay. Well, we backed up all the way past the 50-yard line. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's why I was confused.
Okay, we got timeout by Columbus.
Yep, Coach Burns. I don't know if he's going to switch things out and try to – I still don't think you punt. It's only a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah.
But it's 4th and 15. I mean, you have to get all 15 yards.
Oh, no, you don't punt. Our punt game, I mean, that's about our average punt. We would have dropped them deep, but we need the chance for the points.
Yes. If it's intercepted, it's going to be intercepted deep. Hopefully
that's better than a punt.
Yeah. You just got to take the chance and try to get the first down. You want to get this first down here. You want to score. Because you will get the ball, but if you've got some points on the board, getting the ball coming out of the locker room, it's going to be a lot easier to come back.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, here we go.
Yep.
What magical play will Coach draw up?
Yeah. We'll see.
They have so many guys drop deep.
Yeah, they are just ready for us to throw it.
Yep.
I mean, what coach wouldn't signal that? Uh-oh. Vallela going to take it himself. He's still on his feet. Got to chuck it up.
Oh,
incomplete.
Almost intercepted.
It is incomplete, and Burlington will take over on downs.
This will be 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line.
Yep. So hopefully Columbus can stop them here once again. Hold them off before they go into the locker room. Don't. If they score again, it's almost over.
If they score with 33 seconds left, that would be such a heartbreaking thing for these guys.
If you can hold them off, it's not over yet.
Yeah.
You get the ball. You can come back. You have to come out a stronger team. But that's why you have halftime.
Yeah.
To change things and to make sure that your guys know your assignments and things like that.
I mean, 2 plays. Those 2 big back-to-back touchdown runs.
Honestly.
Yep.
Hoback's not in this game. It's a little bit different looking right now. I'm not going to say we're ahead.
But it doesn't matter who it is.
No, it was the play itself, but Hoback was the one every time.
It was some bad tackling.
Yeah. That's just what you get in a young team, especially in playoffs.
Yep.
They're going to pass it once again.
They're going for the bomb, and he has a step, but it was overthrown.
Yep. So it'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. And that does stop the clock.
Yep. On the defense there was Jansen Hale.
Coach Crane trying to yell at his defense.
Yeah, don't let anybody behind you. Play deep. Let him have the shallow stuff.
Yes.
Back up. I mean, on that last play, they had 6 guys deep. Which is kind of sad. They had 6 guys deep and still had 2 guys chasing our quarterback.
Yeah.
But again, it's how many times have we shifted our offensive line this year?
Well, tonight's a big example of that. We're going to throw
Bubble
it out
pass.
to Hoback once again. Hard to bring him down. You got to stop him. Oh, my goodness. You better get to him. Touchdown, Burlington. Well, I hate to say it, but that's this thing's over but the crying. All over but the crying.
That's their first reception of the game for 63 yards.
Take Hoback out, it's a different story.
Yeah.
We can't bring him down. I don't know why. I literally couldn't tell you because he's not super built. he's
And our guys are going low.
Yeah.
They're trying to hit him.
I don't know why we can't stop him. I don't have a clue.
I mean, we've had some improper tackles, obviously.
Go back to kick the PAT. This
and
one blocked
that was
again.
No good. Another block.
They haven't been able to get a extra point in all night.
Yeah.
So with that, makes it 24-0 Burlington. And you don't want to say it early, but not looking too good.
Hey, we're 3 scores down.
Yeah.
Hey,
but
3 scores. 8 and go for the 2-point conversions. 3 down.
Columbus is going to have to execute in the second half. Now,
yes,
we have had big third quarters.
Yeah.
We have had big fourth quarters. But you cannot – you got to play a perfect game in the second half. That's all I'm going to say.
Yep.
But you know what? You never know. You know what I say? Let's give it to Jaden Rodriguez, run around the right side, touchdown.
We'll see.
Tricked up Baxter. See if it'll trick up this team.
We got 13 seconds. What will Coach do?
Still back deep to kick for the Wildcats is number 8, Emmett Hansen.
Schuberger and Rodriguez back deep to receive for the Titans.
Get you some scores from games around the area going on at halftime. Week 9 playoff action. Short kick. Be taken by Cooper Size at the 25. He rolls around. He'll escape through the 35, brought down about the 37-yard line. That's where Columbus will have it 1st and 10 with a whopping 8 seconds on the clock.
Hey, that's all I took to score.
Okay. Well, I can't disagree, but you know what?
So let's see here. Will he go for the bomb?
31 is Mason O'Banion.
Look how far back their safety is.
For some reason, he's not on this roster, but 31 is Mason O'Banion.
Wow.
Just for when he was our mystery player.
Ah.
Thank you, Tracy Spear. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Like to give credit for people that know things I don't.
You never tell me things like that.
Yeah. Don't want to boost your ego too much.
It's too late.
Oh. Offside.
So much movement.
Yeah.
I think that'll be 5 yards against us.
Yep, and we moved first.
And again, the youth, the inexperience,
it's just
a new center.
Yeah. Maddox Oster being out, I hate to say it to him, but it really hurt us.
I mean, that is a huge thing. We have a new center in our final.
It is a big thing.
This game right here.
It is a really big thing. Pass out to Cooper Sy. Almost lost the ball. He'll be brought down, and that'll do it for the first half.
All right.
Columbus down 24-0. If they can make a comeback in the third quarter, this game might look a little different, but they're down 3 scores. They've got to go to work. We're back after this.
Yep.
On the Crossing Construction Halftime Show.
So
I lied. I think they're going to put some time back on the clock. 1 second.
It's a penalty, and we only have a timeout called by Columbus, and there's 1 second left.
Go for the bomb.
I think Coach called timeout when the forward progress was stopped.
Okay. So no Crossing Construction Halftime Show yet. We will have to finish this 2nd and 11. I'm going to load up our scores from around the area because that's first.
Here.
I'm excited to
Here.
see some of these games.
I'll get that. You keep that.
Oh, you are such a generous person.
It's a lie.
Let's see. We'll worry about those later. Let's look at that one I want to see. The one below it I want to see. They got a black screen. Just pause it. You can just click on any one of them you want. Right there. That one I want to see. Oh, commercial break, really?
Isn't that how it is?
Don't say it yet, but that's what I expected.
Oh, wow. That's more than what I expected on that one.
Actually, I second that statement. That's a little more than what I expected. We'll bring you what we're talking about coming up in the Crossing Construction Halftime Show. We'll make you stick around if you want to learn about Gerard and Frontenac, Eudora, and whoever. I think they're playing Casey Piper. I don't remember.
Yep, they're
Baxter and Prairie View. Baxter looking for their first playoff win in so many years. Loyola going to pass it out to. Oh, he's going to be stopped. That's Ty Schuberger.
He did not want to be stopped.
Man, what an effort.
I mean, that's an emotional thing right there.
They got to, yeah. So you know what? That was
a nice play at the end there.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Take that into the second half.
Yeah.
You will get the ball. We'll see what we can do. We'll talk about some scores from around the area and recap this one on the Crossing Construction Halftime Show. We are back in 1 minute. This is Titan football, or in 2 minutes. It's Titan football.
At Spring River Mental Health and Wellness, they are focused on helping the mind and body. That's why they offer a full-service wellness center at the Riverton campus, equipped with a full basketball court and walking track, a variety of cardio equipment, functional fitness equipment, strength machines, and free weights. Members may access group fitness classes such as yoga, cardio, strength and tone, and more. Annual memberships and day passes are available, focusing on the mental and physical health of area families. That's Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more and for pricing, go to springriverwellness.org.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with the Jay Hatfield Auto Group. We've been serving the Four States area for over 29 years, and we now have 6 locations which offer Chevrolet, GMC, Ford, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Each of our locations is operated by a Jay Hatfield family member or managing partner. At Jay Hatfield, we're here to earn your business and trust. We have approximately 300 pre-owned and 300 new vehicles in stock or on their way, and we're making deals. Come see us at Jay Hatfield location today and let us make you part of the Jay Hatfield family.
I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
When it comes to protecting your family and belongings from the elements, East Avenue Structures has you covered. Second to none quality wood and metal frame buildings, cabins, carports, storm shelters, garages, and even storage containers. Choose from multiple, completely customizable styles. Plus, they're the only builder to determine size using the inside of the building, giving you every inch of space you pay for. With rent to own and finance options, check with them first before you overpay. East Avenue Structures, we have you covered.
Let me ask you this. How many of you think you are paying too much for insurance? Have you checked with a different agent in a while? I'm Corey Tedlock with Tedlock Insurance. I've become an independent agent to give my customer options. Here at Tedlock Insurance, we have multiple companies to help with all your insurance needs. Send me a message on Facebook or call or text at 620-674-1286 for a quick quote and see if you can start saving money today.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Crosson Construction Halftime Show here on Columbus Sports Live. Your career awaits with Crosson Construction. Start with Crosson right out of high school. With their internship and apprenticeship programs, you can learn more at crosson.com/careers. We will tell you about some scores going on tonight from around the area. All these games are just – our score looks good compared to what's going on around the area in the lower seeds.
It really is amazing.
Baldwin at Topeka Hayden. 35-0 Topeka. Baxter is at Prairie View, 35-0 Prairie View. 21-7. That one's a closer game. Eudora taking on, I forgot who. Gerard and Frontenac. Frontenac's up 35-7.
47.
Lewisburg is taking on, I think, Labette County.
Grizzlies, yep.
47-0. Payola is taking on somebody in yellow. If you want to click on it, go full screen. It'll say who. Baser Linwood, 7-35 Baser. And Spring Hill, 42-7 over, we'll see, Pioneers. Leavenworth.
Yep.
And the final game, Tonganoxie taking on Ottawa, 1-3. Tonganoxie.
Yep.
All the games in the lower seeds are just almost completely blown out. This one, we've got a shot to make it a little interesting, but you've got to come out roaring in the second half.
That's
you have
for sure.
to.
That's for sure. And signs of life.
Yes.
That last pass play, I mean, it shows you our guys are not quitting.
No, they can't quit.
It's not.
Like I said, it's good because we only got 2 seniors, so
right.
The season won't end for many tonight if we lose. But it will end for somebody.
Yeah. And that's sad. But,
It is. But you know what? It's just what you have to experience in a young team.
Yeah.
And you know what? A good thing, you look at the signs around the area, talking to some people. Frontenac's young next year.
Yeah.
Gerard is once again young next year. Baxter losing a big senior class, one of their biggest senior classes in a long time, even though we beat them.
Yeah.
Galena going to have to find something to work with next year as they graduate Zane Turner, a great player after going 0-9. They're going to have some summer work to do.
Yeah.
Summer's going to have to be big for them. Columbus is also going to need to have a big summer, but they've got a lot returning.
That's a good sign. Again, we've said it all year long. These are young guys that are literally, every game we have 4 or 5 players shifted, changed, playing new positions, trying new things out.
Right. And every team, and we'll tell you about Parsons and Iola. This one's not a blowout. It is 6-0 Parsons over Iola.
Wow.
I don't know what Iola was doing different that we didn't do, but it was not that score in the first half of that game. But you know what? Columbus still has a shot.
Yeah.
They just have to come out roaring. If they can score on the opening drive of the second half, they do get the ball, create some turnovers.
We've got to get our defense. I don't know what has changed, but what out of their last 7 plays, they've scored 3 times.
Yes. It's just.
You look at our stats. Jet Tanner has 40 yards receiving, and again, I think a lot of that is we're seeing the absence of midget.
That has probably something to do with it.
We're definitely seeing that.
I'm about to say, if he's in here, Maddox Oshner, guys playing the normal assignments, we might be up right now.
Yeah.
And it's just those things that happened in Parsons that you probably didn't plan for, like Maddox Oshner being injured, Jace Midget being injured 2 plays later. It's just things like that you have to prep for as a coach, but you really don't plan on it because you can't plan for have a backup game plan ready to go for every player that can get injured. Anyway, we'll take another quick break, and we will come back and get you the halftime stats of this one on continuation on the Crossing Construction halftime show. We're back in 2 minutes.
Sally Davis and the staff at Davis Real Estate are lifelong residents of rural Columbus and hometown proud. This gives them the knowledge of the surrounding area and makes Davis Real Estate the best to represent you. Sally is experienced in farmland, commercial, residential, and investment properties. Plus, all listings are posted on multiple sites for maximum exposure. Davis Real Estate, excellent customer service with the least possible amount of stress, expense, and time. Find the property of your dreams with Davis Real Estate.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Team Threads is here for your school-themed gear. Titan fans through and through, but we can customize your team for you. Screen-printed vinyl and sublimation, embroidery, and rhinestone application. Call to order or just stop in. The store may already have a win. In the heart of Columbus, on the square, Team Threads is the place for your school flair.
Team Threads, 119 West Maple in Columbus. Call 620-429-4402. Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Crocan has been serving the area for 70 years, and our employees are truly what sets us apart. Not only do they provide the best high-speed internet service available, they live and work where you do. They care about the company, our customers, and our community. They donate, they volunteer, and their investment makes us different. When you call, you get a local voice to solve your problems and keep you connected. We could not do it without their passion and hard work. Thank you, Crocan employees, for making us the best.
Optic Communications has stood the test of time. Born from the pioneers of connectivity in 1905, they're built on a rich history with roots stretching deep. Just like Optic Communications' 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Optic's employees are local, friendly, and fast to respond. Optic Communications, built for the future, with a foundation firmly in Columbus. Learn more at optic-communications.com.
And we are back here on the Crossing Construction halftime show. Another score we'd like to tell you about. Galena did not make the playoffs this year for the first time since I looked it up. It's either 1979 or like 1956.
Wow.
One of the two. First time they didn't make the playoffs. First time they had a winless season.
Okay, there you go.
That's what I meant. But yeah, it was either 1979. The thing that I looked at said that season's stats were incomplete. So that's why I'm saying either 1979 or like 1950 something. I should have wrote it down. But they ended their season last night 0-9 against Anderson County. They lost 28-56 over the Bulldogs.
You know, the stats for tonight's game, you know, we got 45 yards rushing or receiving. 40 of it is to Jet Tanner, and it's been the quick shots.
Right.
6, 7, 5, and then 1 for 19. But, you know, and Valela's shooting 67% so far this game. Unfortunately, of the 3 passes, he's been incomplete. 2 of them were interceptions. And one of them was a fluke one. That very first one that kind of took a little of the air out of the sails.
Yes.
That was knocked up and the guy intercepted his own blocked pass. Rushing, we have 23 yards. 15 yards for Seiler, 10 for Jet Tanner, 3 for Rodriguez, and Valela, because of that one sack, is at -5 yards right now. But even then, you know, later on we saw him throwing the ball away, throwing out of bounds. You know, so that's a good sign.
Right.
Showing he's learning, he's getting experience.
Yeah, trying to avoid the sack bug.
Right.
Got to give Valela credit. Definitely been an improver over the year.
Guess how many passes they've completed?
Let's go, Wildcats!
1 for 63 yards and a touchdown. That's it. You know.
Yeah.
But when they have Zane Hoback, who has 186 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I said take him out of the equation.
Yep.
Different game. 100%.
You know,
one player that can throw everything off.
He has 207 yards rushing for the team. He has 186 of it.
And we saw that exact same thing in the Baxter game with Peyton Gaines, but
right.
our offense was able to counter every time, and that's why we won that game. Maybe some calls went our way, you know, and that's just some things that happen. And, you know, and like we said, you know, you see Burlington out here warming up. They're going to try to get fired up in the second half. Columbus going to try to get fired up in the second half. Hopefully that last play. Oh,
you know, and here's the
turning
thing.
That down.
If you think about it, you know, this is a lot of the young guys who last year were playing, and they are.
I'm tired of that, you know.
Well, she's jumping up trying to get in the microphone.
Okay.
But these are the young guys. They're trying to vindicate themselves from last year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but
trying to make it known that they are not.
So just think, next year, if we can come back here again, we'll be the ones vindicating ourselves.
I'm going to say probably a different story.
It'll be a different story. I mean, next year's going to be a whole different story. You can tell our team with the experience that they're going to have.
Yeah, and that's the advantage of being in District 1 with people like Frontenac, who, like I said, they'll be young next year, but they've got a good class this year. I'm excited to follow them in the postseason because you play them now, you'll get experience. Colgan, who's on their way to probably a state title, they won last night over I'll figure it out later. Big, anyway. That's the story of that one.
The scores have been big in every game. I mean, we have the closest game, I think. No, Odor is down by 14 points. But other than that, 35 points, 47 points.
Right. 20-something points.
The Chieftains, they're down by 8, or they're up by 18. So still, but it's really amazing.
Yeah.
And Frontenac is, controlling Girard pretty good, 35-7, and they are in the third quarter. So they've started. They got 12 seconds left in the third quarter.
They've started their second half, and it was Pleasanton taking on Colgan last night.
Oh, no, they're just not kicking off.
And Colgan won 68-13.
Wow.
Over Pleasanton. So,
wow.
Yeah. As long as that score doesn't look this bad, this score doesn't look that bad.
No.
We'll take it. Anyway, we'll come back and we'll talk to you about some events going on around the area in Columbus coming up. Some band events going on. We'll mention that as well as get you second half action, see if Titans can come out a little more fired up in the second half. We're back in 2 minutes. This is Titan Football.
When it comes to protecting your family and belongings from the elements, East Avenue Structures has you covered. Second-to-none quality wood and metal frame buildings, cabins, carports, storm shelters, garages, and even storage containers. Choose from multiple, completely customizable styles. Plus, they're the only builder to determine size using the inside of the building, giving you every inch of space you pay for. With rent-to-own and finance options, check with them first before you overpay. East Avenue Structures, we have you covered.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Optic Communications has stood the test of time. Born from the pioneers of connectivity in 1905, they're built on a rich history with roots stretching deep. Just like Optic Communications' 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Optic's employees are local, friendly, and fast to respond. Optic Communications, built for the future, with a foundation firmly in Columbus. Learn more at optic-communications.com.
Let me ask you this. How many of you think you are paying too much for insurance? Have you checked with a different agent in a while? I'm Corey Tedlock with Tedlock Insurance. I've become an independent agent to give my customer options. Here at Tedlock Insurance, we have multiple companies to help with all your insurance needs. Send me a message on Facebook or call or text at 620-674-1286 for a quick quote and see if you can start saving money today.
And we are back. It is 24-0 Wildcats. Columbus will get the ball. They'll receive, but they've got to go to work, and that's going to be the story of the second half.
Go back to that first drive.
Yep.
I mean, back to running it, 4 or 5 yards of carry. Not the bombs. The bomb has not worked out at all.
It hasn't worked out. They've gone deep. They're ready for it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'd like to tell you about a couple events going on around the area. If you're interested in running, unlike me, but if you want to help support the Columbus Titan Band, go to the Zombie Run tomorrow night, October 28th, 6:30 p.m. Race starts at Team Threads, north side of the square. Sponsored by the Titan Band and Team Threads. They'll scare you. They'll jump out at you. I had to do it for several years. It's a fun thing. Help support the Titans. And, of course, you've got the Titan Jazz Show, November 10th and 11th. Based on the thing here, I'm guessing it's movies. I'm going to assume CUHS Auditorium, 7 o'clock admission is 5.
Kids are talking about some horror movies mixed in there.
Ooh. Yeah. Get a little mix of both.
Yep. And kickoff is away.
Yep. Good kick from Burlington, taken by Cy Schuberger. He gets past the 20, gets past the 25, met just short of the 30.
But another thing, the trunk or treat coming up. That's always a good thing for trick-or-treaters on Halloween.
I don't have a graphic for that. Sorry.
You could, if we want to scare the people, you could point the camera at you. That would be.
Yeah. Right, and then the glass would shatter, too. Right? Just things like that.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Respect, right? It's respect. 1st and 10. Let's see what the Titans do.
Here we go.
Will they come out running it? We got a flag on the play.
We didn't move, so.
What is the flag? We still got 10 seconds where it's still on the clock.
Yeah. They're backing us up. What's the call?
I have no idea. But we still had 9 seconds on the play clock.
I was about to say, it can't be any.
And they just marked maybe illegal. I don't know.
Illegal, yeah, formation. I don't know. Here we go. Running up the middle. That's Jet Tanner on the carry. Swallowed up.
Man.
Met him quick.
I said they've got small D linemen, but they are filling their holes. They're grabbing. I see them. They're grabbing hold of our offensive linemen and not letting them go.
Yep.
And they're plugging the hole. So Jet Tanner.
You know what? I'm talking about Brandon Stice, but I have not seen him much tonight. Talked about him early on in the pregame, but.
Well, I mean, like I said, it's been 6 games since he's
really had much. Had much ball time.
He's been down there as a tackle.
And that'll be Jet Tanner. Fakes it around the right side.
And he'll pick up.
Pushed out of bounds at about the 30.
He'll pick up 6 yards.
Brings up a 3rd down and about 8. Try to get a 1st down here. This is a terrible spot to turn it over.
Now we try to counter there. We send our guys to the left, and he ran, basically blind out to all by himself to the right.
Yep. Nope. Jet Tanner looking to pass. Incomplete. Intended for Jaden Rodriguez. It'll bring up a 4th down, and we will punt.
Yeah, punt team comes on.
Well, that was just probably one of the worst opening drives you could have had. I hate to say it, but, I mean, if you want motivation.
I'll be honest. It was disheartening, and I still don't know what it was. We started out with a 5-yard penalty, and I didn't see what it was.
I honestly have no idea. Somebody wants to text.
I mean, our guys came up to the line, and they threw a flag.
Maybe somebody already has.
And it goes out of bounds about the 48-yard line.
Yep. Some other scores from around the area. Riverton at 5-3 knocked off Pomona West Franklin at 3-5, 58-0 last night.
Wow.
And Humboldt knocked off Cherryvale 54-12. All these games have been blowouts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll be honest, we've had a lot of these games when we went to this new playoff bracket.
District system.
Right.
And I think they're keeping it for next year. They're just moving a couple of teams around.
Yeah.
So District 1 changes a little bit as Galena drops to a different class. I think District 2 stays the same. I don't know.
So Galena goes to 3?
2.
2A.
We're in 3A.
Wow.
That is number 21.
Oh, wow.
And he breaks through. And he's going to the house. Nobody will meet him. Touchdown, Burlington. That'll do it.
52-yard run.
I think Columbus is checked out.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's
what looked so promising in about the first or second quarter. Well, not even second quarter, about first quarter. And, I mean, they have just, like, completely just shut down.
Yeah. I mean, we're falling off on tackles.
Yeah.
Guys are giving up on chasing.
That's what happens when you have to change things around before a big game like this. But, no. First good PAT of the night makes it 31-0. Now Columbus is just trying to make it look a little better.
Yep.
This went out of reach. We're back in 30 seconds.
Our whole vision of becoming the four-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
And was that hold on the first drive, and in the last 8 plays, they've scored 4 times.
It's just been a mess here tonight, folks, in this really last 2 quarters. I mean, the first quarter we held them at the start. We had a good offensive run, and then we got intercepted. I think from that interception, we really haven't done much.
That interception was a heartbreaker.
But I mean that penalty and this, it's over.
Yeah.
So Columbus will have to move on to basketball, but try to make this one look a little better on paper. Try to make it not a blowout. You know what I mean?
Rodriguez on the return.
On the return. Skates forward to the 30. Tripped up. Oh, met in the back. They'll probably call it dead at the 30.
Yep.
That's where Titans will have it 1st and 10. Offense has honestly not been the worst I've seen this season so far.
Yeah.
But the defense has just completely shut itself off.
I don't get it.
I don't either. It just seems like tonight, simple tackles. I mean, simple assignments that, are just general things.
Well, again,
we can't even complete.
One thing is it. Where was our big boy? Where was the ox? He was in the middle.
Right.
And without that anchor in the middle, we're having an effect on our D-line.
Yep. Pass complete. Is that intercepted?
Nope, incomplete.
Okay.
But that was a dangerous pass in between 2 defenders.
Double coverage. And that will put it back to the 31 and 2nd and 10.
Yeah. And again, a lot of this, I think, comes down to, inexperienced guys playing offensive line.
Right. We'll stay tuned for the postgame show, because even though Titan season ends here tonight, we'll talk about the winner a little bit. Winner might get interesting for the Titans on the ladies' side. And off to Schuberger, still fighting forward. And he'll break forward.
Yeah.
Call it dead to about the 35, maybe 36.
He'll pick up 4 yards.
Brings up a 3rd down and 6 for Columbus.
The last 2 times he's touched it, you can definitely tell he's not giving up.
No.
That pass reception right before the end of the first half.
He's still trying to win this game.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I'm not a player, so I don't have that same attitude.
Yeah.
But it's good to see that he does. You want the players to have that attitude.
Right.
The never give up mentality. There's always still a shot. Things like that.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not doing that.
Here we go.
I won't put up with that. That's just ridiculous. Layla looking to pass. Throws it out. Incomplete. Almost intercepted.
Flag on the play.
Times. Yep. There's a flag.
I think the defender was there a little bit early.
I think you're right.
Yeah, it was intended for Cooper. So that'll be good enough for 1st down for the Titans. Takes it to the 50-yard line, I believe. Yep. 15-yard penalty on pass interference. Yeah, it was pretty obvious. The defender was there before the ball was even halfway there.
Well, that gives Columbus 1st down.
Hey.
You know what?
Yep.
We'll take it.
Yep.
Now try to get something going. Layla going to pass it once again. Drop.
Oh, it's complete.
That'll be a 5-yard gain.
Hey, nickel and dime, man.
Yep.
Rodriguez on the reception.
I think it was smart of him to drop.
Yeah.
Brings up,
I mean,
2nd and 5 at the 45.
Their defense, like I said, we have had the short pass game open all night. It's the long passes that we have not done good on.
No.
So.
Intercepted 2 out of 3 of the long passes we've thrown tonight. Hands it off to Schuberger, met at the line of scrimmage.
Okay, I'm seeing our offensive linemen double team their defensive linemen, right?
Yeah.
Which is good, but it lets the linebackers run free.
They're going to give him forward progress of a yard. So, 3rd down and 4.
Need another first down here, that's for sure.
Yep.
Just eat up some clock.
They're going to pass it, a bubble screen out to the right side, intended,
okay,
and that's a loss on the play.
We had a missed block there.
Yep. Bring it out to the 50, so a loss of about 6.
Yep. Had a missed block there and loss all the way back.
Yep, so that takes us back to 4th down and 10. Well, I would say just punt it. You know,
yeah.
There's no reason. But offensive stop, or defensive stop, excuse me, on Burlington. That'll do it. But you know what? It looked promising. That's the heartbreaking part about it. It looked like we had a shot in that first quarter, and then for some reason, Columbus's defense fell apart. Well, we're going for it. Layla going to throw the bomb up, intercepted.
Hey.
But that's almost better than a punt.
That's farther than our punts have gone.
I was about to say, that's better than a punt, in my opinion. That's not an interception where the crowd goes wild.
Yeah. Well, that is the 3rd interception on our 4th bomb play.
Yep. Well, they know how to read it. Congrats to Burlington for watching the film.
Yeah.
You know, they know that's tricked up a lot of teams.
If you look, they've got 3 and 4 guys deep.
Right. Every time.
And they're blitzing linebackers. They're just challenging us and daring us to go to pass.
This game is like the opposite score of what it was last year. Now, if we can score once, that'd be nice.
Yep.
What?
Oh, it was not an interception, so turn it over on downs.
Okay, well, that's just insult to injury. I don't know how that wasn't an interception. I really don't. That's quarterback keeper. Going to throw it out to number 2. Dropped immediately.
No, that hit the ground. Yeah.
Okay, incomplete. 2nd down and 10. That was Brody Webb.
Good call.
But the ball did hit the ground before
Yep.
he did. So, incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10.
It actually landed about a yard in front of him and slid into his lap.
It's like a Christmas present, except it
Yep.
brings you back to the initial line.
I'm really surprised they're going for the deep pass.
I know.
This late.
I would think, you want to scare your opponents going in this next game. You want to make this look worse, not try to get fancy. Bubble screen out to the left. That's number 2, Brody Webb on the carry, brought down at the 44-yard line.
He'll pick up 6 yards. That's only their 2nd reception of the game.
Going to make it 3rd and 4 for the Wildcats.
Now, you notice they haven't done the middle trap, which has been their bread and butter on the last 3 plays. Last 3 run plays for touchdowns.
Yep. Well, and he's subbing some different guys in. He's trying to have Webb run the ball a little bit more. Webb is, I'm assuming he's he's a senior. Well, I would think he'd have a younger guy running at this point. But you know what? That's his goal.
What's, senior year. I mean,
1 to the near side, 3 to the far side. To be fair, he may not have very many young guys in.
And he breaks free again.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So 8-yard gain.
Yep. First down for the Wildcats. I'm going to see if I got a text on what that was. Nope, nobody texted me. Unless, well.
So 1st and 10 from the Titan, 37-yard line.
Yep. 1st and 10 at the 37. Pass intended or caught by number 8. That's Emmett Hazen. Completely scrounged up by the Titans. Does give a gain to Burlington.
It's just, he made that catch and was able to run, slowly juking left and right.
I know.
I mean, our guys, it's like they're tackling us off a little bit tonight.
It's just not what it has been all year.
It really isn't. I don't know if it's the cold.
I don't know if it's the cold, if it's the turf, if it's a combination of the two. I don't know what it is.
You know, that's got to be an advantage for a team that has played on turf all year.
Right.
And a team that doesn't.
We've only played a few games. Incomplete. Pass was intended for number 82, Sage Pfeiffer.
The crowd is wanting pass interference, but they're not going to get it on that because he tripped.
Yeah.
He turned and tried running backwards and tripped.
Yep.
So.
Oh, did I tap you there?
Yeah, I thought, did I say something? Was I in trouble? I get in trouble by Dad there? I don't know.
If I'm your dad, there's something wrong.
Adoption.
Okay.
I don't want to pay bills anymore.
I adopt a 52-year-old man-child, even though you're older than that.
55. I get discounts now.
What, at Hardee's on the breakfast?
Another bubble pass.
Yep, out to Brody Webb.
And
brought down at about the 19-yard line.
Yep.
So when the passing game didn't work, they went back to the short run, and that's how it got them. I love to sit down at this point, but I can't see the field.
You know, okay, that play they just ran there is the same short screen pass we've been running.
Yep. Coach Carlson stole something.
Yep.
What a shocker. Coaches stealing other coaches' plays.
Hey,
never happened before.
If it works, man. See, they've gone to a short pass game 2. They're not going for the bomb. They're just, well, they did for the touchdown. But
I'm about to say, they just want to make this game look worse than what it was.
Again, it's redemption for some of those players that were here last year.
Yep.
And right up the middle.
Yep.
He had somebody.
Quarterback keeper.
Yeah. He gets all the way to 12.
Yep.
So it'll be a 10-yard game.
Hunter Riling.
And he had somebody hold it. I mean, our guys are just not following through on the tackles.
Yeah. I honestly don't know what changed from about 7 minutes into that. Not even 7, about 2 minutes into that first quarter, or 2 minutes
no.
left in that first quarter to now, but it's just falling apart.
No, the first quarter was a really good game.
The train's falling off its tracks.
Yeah.
And yes, you were right. The first quarter it looked like we were gonna make it a ball game.
Yeah.
And it's not even close. Hopefully it's not a shutout. I'd hope Burlington has a little more respect. Number 82 taken down on a shoestring tackle.
Rodriguez.
That's Sage Pfeiffer on the connection. And
Rodriguez with the stop. Nice tackle. Who was that on that reception? Sage Pfeiffer?
Yep. No, that was, yes, you're right. It's spelled weird. It's not with a P. It's with an F-E-J-F-A-R.
Pfeiffer.
Yeah, Pfeiffer.
So he actually lost 2 yards on that reception thanks to the tackle.
So 2nd and 6 for the Wildcats. At the 2nd and goal.
Yep, 2nd and goal.
They'll run it up with number 22. Stopped just short. That's
but he
Hunter
picks
Cole, the
picks
sophomore.
up 4 yards.
So to make it 3rd and
That's
goal
only his
at the 2.
3rd run this game.
James Sexton there on the stop.
Yeah.
Got to get the senior in tonight.
Well, he's been in
his last
off and
game.
on.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you got to say his name.
Yep.
You know, obviously, like we said, season will end for not many tonight, but it will end for a couple.
I'm kind of curious, what number is Mason wearing tonight? Do you know?
Well, It was 44 last week.
He was 44 last week.
On this roster, he's not 44.
He's back to being 60.
They're going to hand it off.
Oh, and they're in.
Yep, just barely. Touchdown, Burlington. 37-0. That light thing really gets old. I liked it last year when we were ahead and they scored once. But now that they've done it so many times, I'm tired of it. I guess that's just my poor attitude showing.
I mean, all I can think is they must have some kind of LED lights up there.
Yeah, they've got to have something, like some kind of
because
system.
Yeah, the lights like we have on ours, they take so long to warm up.
Yeah. Good kick, beautiful.
Yep. I don't know if you'd noticed, since halftime, he's been down here practicing over and over and over.
Yep.
I guess
Coach wasn't too happy.
No. And who is that? Number 10, Sutton Sleazer?
Sure.
He their kicker? Or extra point kicker?
I don't know. Well, now it's a blowout. Wasn't, but it is now.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about Frontenac and Girard, too, because I know people are wanting to watch that one. 42-14 Frontenac. In the third quarter, 1:48 left to go. Oh, same time. Look at that.
Yeah.
Hey.
How is the Baxter game looking?
Let's look. Let's see if they somehow made a second-half comeback. Wouldn't be the weirdest thing I've ever seen before. You're going to have to pull it up. I don't have it. I don't have time to pull it up, man. It's called Varsity Sports Live.
Well, usually when I start typing in.
No. Go up. There you go. Here we go. Back deep to kick is number 8. Emmett Hazen. Get you that score after the kickoff. And that one, that's a touchback.
Yep.
Good kick.
That's his best kick of the game.
So that'll put it at what, the 25 or the 20? I forget.
Oh, that game's fourth. Oh, that game's over.
Yeah. Go back and see if you can see what it was. They must have had a running clock.
49-0.
Ooh.
Topeka Hayden over Baldwin. The Lions have put 13 points up now.
More than we have.
But it's 48 or 98. I'm not sure which ones the Buffalo has.
I would pray that it's 48.
Yeah.
I would hate for Baxter's first playoff appearance in many years to be 98-13.
Girard, 42-14.
Yep, they're going to fake it. Valela going to throw it out to number 14.
And you know who that is?
I don't have him on my roster.
Stice.
Brandon Stice.
All the way to the 30-yard line. How much was that? So 30. That's a 50-yard pass. He's tackled by 23, Mason. Again, imagine, I just think if Stice could have been a wide out the entire time.
Yeah.
You know, it's been 6 games since he's been a wide out position. He just caught a 40-yard pass.
Hand off to, I believe, Schuberger.
Yep.
Falls forward for a gain of a few.
Again, they're wanting to score. I mean, that's...
Well, it just looks a little better.
Yeah.
You don't want a shutout.
No.
And, you know, it's just... Very, very young team. It's hard.
But again, it's going to put a fire in these guys' belly.
Yep. Next year should be a decent looking record. Better chance at the playoffs. Better playoff run. They did make the playoffs, which is important.
Yeah. It'll make them want to hit the weight room more, because this will definitely leave a bad taste in their mouth.
Yep.
And a
pass
nice
out
pass
to Jaden Rodriguez at the 12-yard line, I believe.
That's a 10-yard pass.
First down, Titans.
So that gives us 104 yards receiving.
Here we go.
we can get a first down and still be first and goal.
.12 seconds left. We're going to try to hurry things up here.
Third quarter. We still...
Push it out to Rodriguez. Nearly met. He'll fall. He'll escape forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the way to the 6-yard line.
Yep. And that will end the third quarter.
It'll be a 7-yard gain.
Yep. So Columbus has it deep in Wildcat territory. As I sit down for the first time. We are back after this 1-minute break with the start of the fourth quarter in the end to this season.
When it comes to protecting your family and belongings from the elements, East Avenue Structures has you covered. Second to none quality wood and metal frame buildings, cabins, carports, storm shelters, garages, and even storage containers. Choose from multiple, completely customizable styles. Plus, they're the only builder to determine size using the inside of the building, giving you every inch of space you pay for. With rent to own and finance options, check with them first before you overpay. East Avenue Structures, we have you covered.
And we are back here. It is 38-0 Burlington.
But
Columbus.
Titans in scoring position.
Yep. Make it look a little better.
Yep.
They're down by 38, trying to get down by 30, well, maybe 30, hopefully.
Yep. You know, you will have to go to 2. I mean, that's for sure.
Yeah. You're just trying to put points on the board, you know. So second and goal. Let's punch it in. Let's just do it. Layla gonna pass.
Ooh.
Incomplete. I don't know what that was.
Intended for Stice, triple coverage, but, you know, again, I think they were a little bit early on that. Now, notice they're not complaining about that one.
Right, yeah. It's not against our team. We're not complaining.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Everybody, don't look.
Clock continues to run.
Now look. Fourth quarter. That was there from the beginning. There's just some lag, buffering, on the score clock.
I'm sure.
Score clock only. Here we go. Valela going to pass it once again out for Siler Schuberger. Come on.
He threw that too short. Schuberger was open.
Yep.
But again, I'll be honest, I'm really surprised at how well their D linemen are getting through.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we're passing.
But if you look, they brought a bigger guy in there, number 70. That's Tim Saunders, 255. That's now they've got their small, quick linemen in there again.
Yeah, they're really trying
but
to
speed,
beef it
obviously,
up.
yeah, speed plays a role.
Some birds out there in front. Yeah, 4th down and 4. They're looking to pass it, and caught in the end zone by number 12, Jet Tanner for a Titan touchdown. There you go. Of course, we had to drag it out until 4th down, but.
Yep. So Jet Tanner.
6-2-38. When the coaches have their headsets off in the fourth quarter, you know it's not good. Coach, timeout.
They're calling a timeout.
All right, we'll take it with them. We're back in 30 seconds. Yep, Titan score. We're back after this.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
At Spring River Mental Health and Wellness, they are focused on helping the mind and body. That's why they offer a full-service wellness center at the Riverton campus, equipped with a full basketball court and walking track, a variety of cardio equipment, functional fitness equipment, strength machines, and free weights. Members may access group fitness classes such as yoga, cardio, strength and tone, and more. Annual memberships and day passes are available, focusing on the mental and physical health of area families. That's Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more and for pricing, go to springriverwellness.org.
And we're back here. They're going to go for two. Vallela going to keep it himself. Goes around.
And he makes it. Yeah.
He's in. 2-point conversion. All right. We got 9:54 running clock to score 30 points. Let's make it happen. Here we go. Well, you can say it wasn't a shutout.
Yeah, I'm looking at my stat sheet here. One thing it does not show is 2-point conversion here.
Well, you may have to do a little customizing
Might
yourself.
have to add that.
You know, not everything's gifted on a silver platter.
I know.
Still want to thank the Coffeyville crew for
giving
us this.
This stat sheet has been a boon. It is definitely.
And next year, when hopefully we're doing a little better in the program, come in handy. We'll have it all year. None of that paper stats. Hopefully we won't have so much technical issues at Girard. I think our first game is against Independence at home next year.
Wow.
I think I have the full schedule, so we'll see. Well, at least as of now. It'll may be subject to change. That is still a year away. Carter Henry on the kickoff. Good kickoff.
Rolls in.
Yep. That'll put it at the 20. You have to do the touchback. I would have liked it to just stop at the 5, but it's okay. Running clock anyway. It doesn't matter much.
So 8 minutes left.
Yep. Let's see if we can stop him here. Try to put a little more effort on the board. A little more points. Get it into double digits.
So he has new running back in there. Number 33, it looks like. Carson Bangs.
I suited up. And off to number 33, Met at the 20. No gain on the play. That was number, I forgot who I said.
33, I believe.
33. That is Carson Banks. 6 foot, 185-pound senior. And that just shows they got a lot of seniors on this team.
Yeah, I mean,
1, 2, 3.
we have
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
We have 2.
14.
Yeah,
they have 14
we have
seniors.
2. So these guys were all.
These guys were all here last year.
Part of the game last year. So
yeah, they know it. Most of these guys were not.
Yeah.
Handoff once again to Bangs. He skates through a couple of tackles, brought down to about the 25. Bring up a 5-yard. Did they give him 1 yard? Second and 9. They must have given him a yard.
Well, I don't know.
Whatever. Third and 5.
Either way.
I'm going to call it a 5-yard gain because he was at the 20, but whatever.
So
4-yard gain apparently.
You know, just like these guys went through last year when we were down here, our guys are going to have a little fire in their belly.
Yep. Now, hopefully we don't have a back-to-back-to-back same Week 9 game.
You know,
but you know
I've seen it. I've seen it before.
Well, and that's with this district. It's very possible.
Yes.
If Burlington loses this big class, Columbus gains one. Flag on the play.
Well, I don't know if it's on the cut block here at number 73.
That was Carson Bangs once again on the carry.
Yep, they're calling it on 73, cut block. Yep. And he look at him, he's like, what, me? But
should back Burlington up.
Yeah.
Make it third down and whatever. Not doing the math. I don't care. Math is not my thing. In basketball, literally there's been times where I pulled out the calculator on the computer when adding up stats.
So that'll make it 3rd and 15.
Slade, you'll see some of that. You'll see how bad I am at math in winter. Talk about the winter season a little bit coming up here on the Optic Communications postgame show in 5 minutes and 35 seconds. Tell you a little about that as we preview the winter season, as it is going to be approaching faster than what I think this break in broadcasting is going to be for me. They're going to go for the bomb, and incomplete. He stopped.
Yeah. But you know what? That was a good pass interference.
Yeah.
You did not, it'll be a 15-yard penalty. They'll get first down.
But that was a good pass interference.
Instead of a 30-yard catch.
It would have been at, what, the 45?
Yeah. So it'll be 1st and 10.
Tell you what, at least we got to be warm for our last game rather than out in the miserable cold.
The window's open on our side, dude. It's not very warm.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. Well, you know what? I moved up from camera 2. I was cold. Look, at least in winter we're inside every time.
Yeah.
So. Except in like Cherryville, I remember they had it at like 60 degrees, I swear. Somebody was messing with the thermostat in that building. Hand off right up the middle.
Fumble on the play, it looks like.
Oh. I'm waiting for that to go right in through the window.
Yeah, they're trying.
Field goal. Why do they want to mess with us? You're losing. Don't add insult to injury. Or you're winning. Don't add insult to injury.
Got fans trying to pester a little bit.
I don't appreciate that. I really don't.
Yeah.
Hand off once again, straight up the middle. He breaks through about the 35 or 6.
Yeah, picks up 5 yards on the carry. Who is that? Number?
Bring up a 3rd down, about 5.
31?
I think so, yeah. Brody Reynolds, another senior.
Man, they have seniors, more seniors on the sideline than we have. In total.
Yeah. Including Luke Gray.
Again, that shows the youth of this team.
Right. And we'll talk about how many we return coming up on the postgame show. We'll have to count them, but it's more than 3.
More than 3. And even more every year after that. So
right. Program got several good years behind it. You've got to have regrowth years. That one brought down.
All right. No gain or loss on the play.
It should be a loss of 1.
Yeah.
Bring up a 4th down and about 6. But you know what? That's what we were talking about. This program's got several good years behind it, and you're going to have rebuilding years.
Yes.
You're going to have to.
Well, every
team's going to have at least one here and there.
I mean, you think back to the Patriots.
Yeah.
Well, not to mention how long ago it was when I was in high school. They were the whipping post of the NFL.
Yeah, what, 1985 or 6 or 7?
Something like that.
And they will punt
That's
it away.
That's their first punt of the game.
And it will take a roll out of bounds.
About the 31-yard line.
That's where Columbus takes over on downs. They'll have it 1st and 10.
So defensive stop there. 1:47 left in the game. I have a feeling Coach will be going for the bomb.
Yeah.
Has not worked out well tonight, but.
No, but they've probably got a lot of younger guys in. They're still probably going to put people back deep. I can't see them not doing it because, it's been able to stop it all night, especially early, and I don't know. It's just been a rough night.
Yeah.
Bad time to have a rough one, but it looked promising early on. That's what's
It really did. It really did. Oh, a little razzle-dazzle.
Out to Jaden Rodriguez.
And Rodriguez
breaks through. He might be going to the house.
Oh, here we go. The race is on.
He beat him.
Touchdown,
Columbus. Hey, there you go.
69-yard run by Rodriguez. Puts 6 more points up there.
Makes it 14. to 38. Well, we can at least say it was under a 30-point game.
Yeah.
All right, now stop the running clock. We got time.
No.
Coach Burns
it doesn't work that way, unfortunately.
I know. Coach
Burns he called a timeout. 53 seconds left. Want to get 2 more points up there is what he's wanting.
Oh, yeah. Make it an 18-point game. Or
and that's sad.
Whatever.
I mean, you think about 18 points. That was those 3 drives we got stunted.
Yeah. Zane, I don't even know his name. Zane Hoback, I mean, honestly, took Columbus out of the equation.
Yeah.
And if you took him out of the equation, I think this game's a lot closer.
Well, I just don't understand how our defense, especially up the middle, because those runs were right up the middle.
Yep.
And it was trap plays. I saw they were trap plays, and I don't know if it threw our linebackers off or what, but he got into the secondary quickly in both those touchdown runs, even the quarterback on his keeper.
Right. Here you go. Valela going to throw it up in the air, batted down.
Oh, close, but it was close.
It was close. So that takes it to 14 to 38. Columbus will kick off. And with a running clock, we
might get a kickoff off.
Yeah. If I'm Burlington, I'm just going to take my time walking.
Yep.
Spend a little longer in the huddle, under 30 seconds. So
yeah,
Columbus going to head out there, try to get one more in.
I don't think we're going to get it off.
Nah.
I think
they're just going to call it.
No, they're trying. They want the kickoff off.
Columbus showing up, though. You know what? They were out there quick. Uh-oh. I almost just yanked our audio right out of the whole jack.
Oh, wait a minute. That's 12 guys out there.
Uh-oh. Is Coach Burns waving goodbye?
I don't know. I think he said we had 5 seconds left. No, he's saying forget it. I don't know. I don't know, but we had 13 guys on there.
It doesn't matter anymore. I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah, we had 13. We had an extra guy out there.
I guess they're going to put some time back on the clock.
Yep, 5 seconds. He wants an onside kick. I don't know.
Coach Burns, I guess, was waving
5 seconds.
Yeah. Looked like he was giving the Queen Royal wave.
No, I don't think he's going to do that. I don't think that's going to be on his mind right now.
Yeah.
But
you know, he doesn't have to do the big tearful goodbye to a group of large seniors.
Yeah, I mean, the 2 guys he's losing, they've played they're all 4 of their years. And it's an onside kick. Recovered. That's a ball game.
Yep, that'll do it. Columbus falls in week 9 and ends the season at 2-7 on the year, and the year that was all about rebuilding.
Yep. And signs of hope.
Yep.
Signs of a good future. I mean, you need to, like I said, count up how many guys are returning. That's the thing. I mean, we got a lot of guys coming.
We will do that for you in the post-game show, and we got a lot to talk about. We'll talk to you about some final scores that we can get to you from around the area tonight, and show you the bracket a little bit if you want to follow some other teams going on. Got to support the CNC when it comes to the postseason if Columbus is not in it. We'll go ahead and take another quick break. We'll come back and get you the Optic Communications post-game show here from Burlington. Titans fall 38-14 tonight and end their season at 2-7. We're back after this.
Optic Communications has stood the test of time. Born from the pioneers of connectivity in 1905, they're built on a rich history with roots stretching deep. Just like Optic Communications' 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Optic's employees are local, friendly, and fast to respond. Optic Communications, built for the future, with a foundation firmly in Columbus. Learn more at optic-communications.com.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Sally Davis and the staff at Davis Real Estate are lifelong residents of rural Columbus and hometown proud. This gives them the knowledge of the surrounding area and makes Davis Real Estate the best to represent you. Sally is experienced in farmland, commercial, residential, and investment properties. Plus, all listings are posted on multiple sites for maximum exposure. Davis Real Estate, excellent customer service with the least possible amount of stress, expense, and time. Find the property of your dreams with Davis Real Estate.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with the Jay Hatfield Auto Group. We've been serving the Four States area for over 29 years, and we now have 6 locations which offer Chevrolet, GMC,